Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. Today is Wednesday, September 10th, 2025, with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App $ORIONNWSF or the YouTube Super Chat right here. We got the St. Louis Cardinals versus the Seattle Mariners. First pitch is going to be here in roughly 5 minutes. So let's cue up the music, take a look at the thumb, and let's get into the starting lineups. Happy Wednesday, everyone. And on the thumb, on the left fielder, Alec Burleson. And on the right, the best catcher in baseball, big dumper, Cal Raleigh. Now let's get into the starting lineups here first for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Leading off for the Cardinals in right field, Lars Nootbaar. Batting second, DHing for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera. Batting third, playing left field, Alec Burleson. Batting cleanup, batting fourth, first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Batting fifth, playing third base, Nolan Gorman. Batting sixth, playing shortstop, Thomas Sujasi. Batting seventh, catching today for the Cardinals, Pedro Pajes. Batting eighth, playing second base, Jose Fermin. And batting ninth, playing center field, Nathan Church. And on the mound for the Cardinals with a 6-3 record and ERA of 4.68, it is Michael McGreevy. And now let's get into the starting lineups for your Seattle Mariners. Leading off for the Mariners in left field, Randy Arozarena. Batting second, catching today for Seattle, big dumper, Cal Raleigh. Batting third, playing center field, Julio Rodriguez. Batting cleanup, batting fourth, first baseman, Josh Naylor. Batting fifth, DHing for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. Batting sixth, playing third base, Eugenio Suarez. Batting seventh, playing right field, Dominic Canzone. Batting eighth, playing shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And batting ninth, playing second base, Cole Young. And on the mound for the Mariners with a 4-6 record, an ERA of 3.61, it is Walter, aka Logan Gilbert. And after looking at the lineup, again, we're at the, kind of the backstretch of the season, and it's not like I don't like Dominic Canzone or Cole Young, but you would think playing Victor Robles and Leo Rivas would be smarter. It would give us better defense and better offense. Let's just hope Dominic Canzone, as well as Cole Young, filling in for guys like Victor Robles and possibly Leo Rivas. Let's hope that these guys can make some defensive plays here tonight, and they can at least get a hit and possibly get walked at least once to make it all even out. We're one sub away for 21,700. So obviously the goal will be trying to hit 100 likes, 100 on the Dono train, and 5 to 15 new subs. And we're one sub away from 21,700. And a couple of notes just to pass along on how good that we're doing at the moment at home. We're 18-6 at home in the second half of the year. That's first in MLB. 27-10 record at home since June 13th. That is first in MLB. 43-27 at home, third best in the American League. We have 17 games left, and hopefully we can go 13-4 the rest of the way. And if we're able to do that, we're going to get to 90 wins, and we should have a good chance to overtake the Astros, hold off the Rangers. Obviously, they just swept the Brewers, which is crazy. And hopefully we can end up getting first place. Now, obviously, if we end up dropping a few more games, then, we're going to try to hit 88 or 89. But you definitely want to shoot for the stars and whatnot. And again, it's been pretty good so far. We won 2 games out of 3 in Atlanta. That started the hot streak. Right, scoring the 28 runs, 31 hits, and 10 homers in those 2 games. And we ended up winning that series after losing game number 1 in Atlanta. And we won the first 2 games here. So we need to go for the sweep. And not only that, we need to go for the sweep against the Angels. And that's going to be very difficult. The Angels and the Athletics, they play us harder than the Astros or Rangers for whatever reason. Maybe just playing down to the competition, but if we can end up doing that, it will put us in a very good position for the rest of the way to get the job done. So hopefully we can end up doing that. Marine Bean in the building. What's good? 23 in the building. What's good? Brian in the building. What's good? First pitch from Gilbert to Nootbaar, high and away, 1-0 count. Lars Nootbaar in the box and Logan Gilbert on the mound. 1-0 pitch, high and away. 2 balls and no strikes to Lars Nootbaar. I mean, right now, Cal, if you go and look at all the catchers that we've had, the Yogi Berras, the Johnny Benches, the Mike Piazza, the Buster Posies, the Pudge Rodriguez, you're looking at all of these guys, and even kind of the sleeper guys like you were mentioning in the past, like Gary Carter and a few others. There's been so many amazing catchers, that have played this game. But as of right now, again, I don't think there's really anybody, on his level. And obviously, if there was a guy that, you would think that is on the Cal level, would maybe be like Pudge Rodriguez. But even Pudge didn't hit home runs like this. So I think we're sitting pretty good of having the generational catcher of this generation on the Seattle Mariners, as well as a center fielder. It's pretty damn good in Julio. Popped up on a 3-1 count. And there it is. Gino with the good defense there coming in from third. And that is 1 away. And I know there was a lot of talk about Adley Rutschman a couple years ago, how he could maybe be the guy, and Salvador Perez has had a pretty good career. Will Smith on the Dodgers. But, if you're looking at the players that are currently playing, there's no one on Cal's level. It's not even close. So, again, I'm very happy that we have a dynamic duo. Now we just got to put our head down and work and get the job done. Next up, DHing Ivan Herrera. First pitch, high and away, 1-0 count. Gilbert on the mound, Herrera in the box. And I was able to manufacture a couple images of Josh Naylor. I've been wanting to do that for the last couple weeks, to kind of pay homage to him because he's been so great for us. And, we know Seattle is not a very good ballpark to hit at. It's the hardest to play well at. And Naylor has exceeded expectations. We got to lock him up long term. 1-0 pitch, takes the strike looking high and inside. 1 ball and 1 strike to Ivan Herrera. 1-1 pitch, low and away. 2 balls and 1 strike from Gilbert to Herrera. And hopefully we get the good version of Logan Gilbert today. Hopefully he goes at least 5 innings. He hasn't gone 6 and beyond that many, this year, obviously with injuries and missing some time, first half of the season. And he still doesn't really look 100%, but, hopefully he'll be able to go 5-6 innings and, give up 0 to 2 runs. And that'll give us a good chance as that one goes foul towards the first base line. And again, magic number for the Mariners will be 5 runs, 7 to 10 hits. And if we hit that and don't have any meltdowns in the pen, who have been excellent lately, we should be good to go. And hopefully Gilbert, gives up, at the most 3, but we're shooting for 0 to 2. But we will see. 2-2 pitch from Gilbert to Herrera. TF in the building. What's good? Trident's up. 2-2 pitch fouled off. Count still remains 2 balls and 2 strikes from Gilbert to Herrera. And again, I'm really proud of this team. Again, we definitely are not a very good road team, but we are one of the best teams at home in MLB. And again, we're getting hot at the right time at the end of the season. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. 2-2 pitch, crushed. And that goes all the way back and gone. Ivan Herrera, Randy didn't even move. And it is 1-0 Cardinals. And hopefully that will be the only home run that we see Logan Gilbert give up. Not a good start here for Logan. Ivan Herrera with a solo dinger. 411 feet, 1-0 St. Louis. Next up, left fielder Alec Burleson. And in game number 1, Herrera got a single after both teams didn't have a hit for the first 3-4 innings. And then Burleson had a 2-run jack to give them the 2-0 lead, but we rallied and got 4 in the 6th and ended up winning that game 4-2. But again, hopefully we can limit the damage in the first top end of the lineup. Not ideal, but again, we're used to being down by a run or two and then making a comeback. So I guess that's going to stay true for game number 3 against the Cardinals. And at least it was only a solo dinger and not a 2-run jack. At least Nootbaar wasn't on base, so we can think positive. Takes the first pitch, big swing and a miss by Burleson, 0-1 count. 0-1 pitch, high and away with a 4-seam fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike to Alec Burleson. 1-1 pitch, low and at the knees. 2 balls and 1 strike from Gilbert to Burleson. Come on, baby. No more home runs. We need to be able to win every game possible. I mean, we need to sweep the Cardinals, sweep the Angels, and I know that's going to be a tough task. But again, we got to take it one game at a time. But we got the team to do it. 2-1 pitch, fouled off behind the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Alec Burleson. Come on, Logan. And we don't expect 10 Ks, anything like that, but 4 to 7 would be nice, and a lot of cheap pop-ups and ground-outs and a couple double plays mixed in would be fantastic. Pitches low and away. Count now is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Alec Burleson, and at least we have Cal catching, not Mitch Garver, so that should be a little bit of an advantage for us. The only thing I don't like about the lineup is Dominic Canzone in for Victor Robles in right field, and Cole Young playing for Leo Rivas, but again, hopefully Canzone and Young will make up for it. And a big swing and a miss right there on a 3-2 count, and down goes Burleson. There we go, my boy. That's what we like to see. Logan Gilbert with the punch out, and that is 2 away. Much better than giving up a home run like you did to Herrera. Let's go, Logan. Next up, first baseman, cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. Contreras on the first pitch, and Julio Rodriguez is there with Randy Arozarena. Randy gets it. Julio gets the toss from him, and he throws it into the no-fly zone for a souvenir. 1 run, 1 hit, and no errors. A solo dinger by Herrera early, which isn't ideal, but it could have been worse, and we're down 1-0. All right, let's see if we can match the 1 and get on the board within the first 2 innings. Trident's up. Let's go, M's. Leading off for the Mariners, left fielder Randy Arozarena. Batting second, the big dumper, catcher Cal Raleigh. Could we get Cal the homer today? I sure as hell hope so. He is overdue. Let's go, big dumper. And batting third, a guy that has been spectacular in the box and obviously in the outfield. It's J-Rod, Julio Rodriguez. And not only been spectacular for the Mariners, but if you're actually comparing him to every other center fielder in the game, he's actually one of the best in the second half of the season. He is electric, and it would be awesome if he could go yard. Trident's up in this game as well. 1-0 Cardinals here early as we go to the bottom of the first inning. And on the mound for the Cardinals, 6-3 record, an ERA of 4.68 is Michael McGreevy. Mike in the building, what's good? And we're 1 sub away from 21,700. Who will be the 1 sub that will get us to that next goal? And again, we're shooting for 5 to 15 new subs. If we hit that, we'll go to 20 to 30. We're shooting for 100 on the Dono train and obviously 100 on the likes. Let's go, baby. Astros 3, Blue Jays 2. And now we're 1.5 games back after the Astros win today. Unfortunately, Houston is a hard team to beat, and we were lucky that the Blue Jays came back late to be able to clip them. But again, a team that is very scrappy, and we were only one game back prior to that game that just got over with, and now since the Astros won, we're 1.5. So we got to make sure that we're keeping pace. Anna in the building, what's good? John in the building, what's good? First pitch to Randy Arozarena, takes a strike, looking right down the middle, 0-1 count. Yeah, it's going to be very difficult, to sweep this team and as well sweep the Angels. The Angels and the Athletics play us very well. They play us better than the Astros and Rangers. I feel it's easier to beat those two teams, the Rangers and Astros, than it is to beat the Angels and the Athletics. Maybe just playing down to the competition. And, but again, our home record is immaculate. So I think we're going to have a very good chance. 1-1 pitch, fouled off. High and away with that cutter. 89 miles an hour there by McGravy. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Randy Arozarena. 1-2 pitch. Low and into the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Randy Arozarena. And again, we're 18-6 at home in the second half of the season. That's number 1 in MLB. 27-10 at home since June 13th. That's number 1 in MLB. And we're 43-27 at home. That's third best in the AL with 17 games left. And we have to try our best to go 13-4, the rest of the way. And if we do that, then we'll hit 90 wins. And obviously, if we don't do that, then, we end up dropping a few more, and we end up going, let's say, 11-7, then obviously that's going to put us at 88 wins. But we're going to have to try to get as close to 90 as possible if we want to win the division. If we don't get to 90, we're probably not going to win the division. 88 and 89 will probably get us second, but we'll kind of see how the Astros are pacing as well as the Rangers. 2-2 pitch, and Randy pops up, and that should be a routine play in the outfield there from Church. Filling in for Scott here today. That is 1 away. But again, this is the hardest ballpark to hit at. So to be able to see guys have such success, this year, Cal, Julio, but specifically Josh Naylor, we got to lock that guy up long term. This is the hardest park to hit at, and he's been killing it for us since he joined the team. Got to get him on board the rest of the way for his career. Next up is big dumper Cal Raleigh. First pitch to Cal is high and away with a 4-seam fastball, 94 miles an hour by McGreevy. 1-0 count. Come on, big dumper. Cal on the 1-0 pitch pops up, should be a routine play. And diving catch. Wow. And again, center field play for the Cardinals has been magnificent. Church is filling in for Victor Scott II, and 2 plays already he's made in center field, and there was no collision there. Great job by Church with the defense. Way to bring that electricity for the Cardinals. I see you. Next up, center fielder Julio Rodriguez. Let's go, J-Rod. We're going to need that swagger. We're going to need that aura. Just be patient in the box. Come on, Julio. First pitch to Julio, takes a strike looking, 0-1 count. What's the update on Mason Wynn? I know they pulled him out of the game yesterday. What's the new update? 0-1 pitch, big swing and a miss. Is he out for the year, or is it a minor injury? Keep us updated, John. Big swing and a miss there by Julio. No balls and 2 strikes from McGreevy to Julio Rodriguez. 0-2 pitch, low and away. Sinker missing the strike zone by inches. Tries to paint the corner, doesn't get the call. 94 miles an hour by McGreevy. 6-3 record with a 4.68 ERA. Come on, Julio. 1-2 pitch, big swing and a miss. And down Julio goes. And a nice punch out there by Michael McGreevy. And that is the end of the Mariners here in the first inning. Now let's see who's up next here in the top of the second inning for the St. Louis Cardinals. Next up for the Cardinals in the 5-hole, third baseman Nolan Gorman. In the 6-hole, shortstop Thomas Sujasi. And batting third in the 7-hole, catching today, catcher Pedro Pajes. Logan Gilbert on the mound, 4-6 record, ERA of 3.61. Not the typical year, for Logan Gilbert, George Kirby, or Bryce Miller, all three with injuries that affected their outcomes this season. And we've had to have a few other individuals like Emerson Hancock, Logan Evans, and Luis Castillo and others, especially Brian Wood, to kind of hold it down while those guys got healthy. But again, the bullpen has been looking very nice lately. Hitting has gotten to a very high level, and now we just need the starting pitching to do their job. And hopefully Logan will only give up 3 runs or less, preferably 2 or less. He's already given up the solo jack to Herrera in the first inning to give him the 1-0 lead, and we need the bats to come alive. Torn meniscus. He's going to play through it. What a dog. Well, good luck with him, and I know he's one of the up-and-coming prospects for the Cardinals. I know a lot of Cardinal fans like him a lot, and hopefully he'll end up, having a successful surgery whenever that is in the offseason, and hopefully he doesn't damage it any further playing in these last, few games. Nolan Gorman leading off here for the Cardinals. First pitch from Gilbert. High and inside. 1-0 count. All day in the building. What's good? Like, sub, donate, comment, share. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. Help us get to 100 likes, 100 on the dono train. And we're 1 sub away from 21,700. So we're going to be shooting for 5 to 15 subs, and hopefully we'll get that 1 sub if we haven't got it already, and then we can move on to the next goal. We're at 21,699. If you want to be that next person, hit that subscribe button. 2-0 pitch outside with that slider missing by a few inches there, 87 miles an hour. 3 balls and no strikes to Nolan Gorman. And we don't talk about politics here. So, a lot of crazy things have been happening, obviously, in our world here, but we're keeping it just sports related. So anything that ends up coming up here, people will be booted permanently. 3-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Count now is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Nolan Gorman. Logan Gilbert on the mound. Nolan Gorman in the box. 3-2 pitch. And that is ball 4. Got to have some kind of positivity here. We don't want to have anything like that drag, the stream down as well as future streams. Gorman to first off a 6-pitch walk. Next up in the 6-hole, shortstop Thomas Sujasi. And hopefully we get a strikeout here and a double play, or a double play and a strikeout. Come on, Logan. First pitch to Sujasi. Fouls that one off. 0-1 count. Come on, Ems. Oh, 1 pitch. Low and away. Gets away from Cal. Just a few feet away. 1 ball and 1 strike to Sujasi. .243 average, 1 homer, 19 ribbies for Sujasi. 1-1 pitch, takes a strike looking high and away, right there on the line with that slider, 89 miles an hour. 1 ball and 2 strikes from Gilbert to Sujasi. And how you get Sujaisi out of Saggese, your guess is as good as mine, but obviously I always have to look up pronunciation for every game to make sure we're getting it right. Sujaisi, and it drops right in front of Julio. Throw to second, and safe. Nothing really Julio could have done there. Tried his best. We don't want him diving like Randy did and then missing, and then it ends up, being a RBI, for that particular. We're already down 1-0. We don't want to be down 2, but hopefully we can end up getting, that strikeout or that double play, because now the Cardinals are threatening. Nice job there by Thomas Sujaisi. Next up in the 7-hole, catcher Pedro Pages. We're definitely going to need a double play. Otherwise, if we don't get a double play this inning, it's going to be a minimum of 2-0, maybe 3 if we're, if we're not, on our bearings here. Come on now. First pitch to Pages, takes a strike, looking right down the middle. 0-1 count. Come on, Logan. 225 average, 11 homers, and 44 ribbies for Pedro in 2025. And steps off the mound there, takes a look at second base, tries to keep the runners honest. And it's kind of weird, seeing Logan Gilbert, George Kirby, and Bryce Miller not on their game because of the injuries. It's the first time that we have battled with these type of injuries, and let alone it's been 3 pitchers out of the starting 5, not just 1. So kind of bad luck on that respect. But, it seems like most of them are, trying to get it going here at the end of the season. 0-1 pitch, big swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes to Pedro Pages. Come on, Logan. You got to give credit to the other teams as well, though. It's not just, our starting pitching sucks, or, the bullpen blew it, and sometimes that is the case, but also, sometimes it's half and half, where the pitcher isn't hitting his spot, and the hitters are good. Baseball is a tough sport, to play, one of the hardest, to be able to pitch well and to be a great hitter and a great defender. So, but at least our bullpen has been great to make up for some of the starting pitching woes. Defense has been elite, and hitting has been elite as of late. So, you're not going to typically get every category checked off, but, you would love for starting pitching to be a little bit better, but, we just have to take it one game at a time. Pitches low and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Pedro Pages. 1-2 pitch, low and away again. 2 balls and 2 strikes from Gilbert to Pages. But we'll see, just because you end up giving up a couple hits, or if you hit a guy or you walk a guy, are they coming home? You can have bases loaded all you want, but again, as long as they don't come home, that's really what matters, right? Because again, once that scoreboard starts going from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, that's more pressure on our hitters. And again, we want to try to keep this as close as possible. We already won the first 2 games, but we need to sweep this team, and we need to sweep the Angels, which is going to be very tough. But if we want to try to get to 90 wins, that's what we're going to need to do. But luckily, we have a great record at home, one of the best in MLB. So again, I do believe in this team. We're getting hot at the right time, and we can come back. We've fought adversity. In most of the games, we've been down, and we have to come back to win. So kind of in our DNA in 2025. 2-2 pitch fouled off, high and away. 2-2 pitch, line drive, right over his head. And now they have bases loaded. We need Leo Rivas and Dominic Canzone. If you're looking at Dominic Canzone and Cole Young, we should be playing Leo Rivas and Victor Robles. We're at the end of the season, and I know they're trying to get playing time, and you're doing matchups, based off lefty and righty pitchers, but at this point, Dominic Canzone shouldn't be starting ever. It should be Victor Robles. I don't care if the pitcher is left-handed or right-handed, and Leo Rivas should be playing second base over Cole Young the rest of the way. But again, hopefully those guys will be able to get a few hits and play some good defense, but it's definitely not our strongest lineup. And Logan looks shaky here early. Next up is Jose Fermin with bases loaded and no outs. Come on, Logan. We need a strikeout and a double play, or a double play and a strikeout. Force out at home. Anything. Stop the bleeding. 1-0 pitch. Takes a strike on the corner. 1 ball and 1 strike to Fedmin. And just imagine if Mitch Garver was catching, we would be in a much worse disadvantage. So at least we have Cal back there. But again, we're going to need homers by probably Julio, Cal, and a few others if we're going to want to win today. 1-1 pitch. Popped up and foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Jose Fedmin. Yeah, but when Victor Robles has missed almost the whole season, right? Big swing and a miss. There we go, Logan. Nice job. That is 1 away. Just got to take it one player at a time. Good job, Logan. There we go. And again, this isn't a guy that has been healthy all year. So you have to take that in consideration. People obviously that are, betting and have parlays, they don't even realize that. Again, it's like we haven't had pitchers that have been injured, let alone 3 of our starting 5. Can you imagine if any other fan base had 3 of their top 5 guys hurt? They wouldn't even be in the playoff hunt. So again, we have, great players, but it's definitely been an up and down season. It hasn't been perfect for us. And again, we have to fight the adversity. Next up, center fielder in the 9-hole, Nathan Church, and we need a double play right here. Slow dribbler right up the middle, throw to Naylor. We get out of this inning. Appreciate that, Chris. Yeah, I did some calibration and tried to make sure everything was good to go. Sometimes it's YouTube, sometimes it's a streaming program that has some kind of error. But I have a gig internet, so usually it's not my internet connection, and it's usually not my equipment. It's typically something to do with the programs that the equipment is running on, but that is a good sign. 1-0 Cardinals with a homer by Herrera in the first. And now we're in the top of the second inning with 1 out, bases loaded. Logan Gilbert looking a little shaky here early, but if with a nice slow dribbler with a double play, we can get out of this inning unscathed. And again, hopefully we only give up 1 if we're going to give up 1. We don't want to give up 2, 3, 4 here. And Church crushes that. Go fair, foul. Oh, we got lucky there. Church crushed it, and it started to fade, and I was like, oh, God, not a grand slam. And it goes foul, thank God. 1 ball and 1 strike for Church. AR in the building, what's good? Nobody cares about your parlay, Vinny.
Oh my gosh.
It's not about you, it's about the Mariners. 1-1 pitch, big swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes from Gilbert to Church. Not going to talk shit about our team and our players just because you're not winning a bet. Not here. Bases loaded. 1-2 pitch. Got him. There we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You got to have faith, even when things look, bad. That's just the things that we have to go through being Seattle Mariner fans. It's not going to be easy for us. Nice job by Logan with that key punch out. 2 away. Now back at the top of the order, right fielder Lars Nootbaar. Get the job done here, Logan. First pitch, big swing and a miss. Pitcher K leaders, Logan right there at the very top. So even with a injury-riddled season, Logan is still, at times, can pitch like an all-star. Obviously hasn't looked like one this year, because of the injury. But hopefully he'll get better as the season ends on, as we go into the playoff push. 1-0 pitch, low and away. 1 ball and 1 strike from Gilbert to Nootbaar. 10 likes to get to that halfway point. We're at 40. We got 164 in the room. We should be getting closer to that 75 to 100 number. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. Help us get to 100 likes so we can hit the algorithm. 100 on the dono train. And 5 to 15 subs. We need 1 sub to hit our goal to 21,700. And once we hit that, we'll go to that next goal, if we haven't already hit that number already. Looks like we just did. There we go. Thank you for that new sub. We're at 21,700. Now we have 100 to go to 21,800. 2-1 pitch. And a slow dribbler towards first, foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Lars Nootbaar. And it kind of feels like we're going to get out of this inning unscathed. Top of the second, bases loaded, 2 outs, 1-0 Cardinals. Ivan Herrera with a solo dinger in the first. And obviously Gilbert looking a little shaky here. But again, it's not how you start, it's how you finish, not only in a game, but in an inning. And hopefully we can end up getting a pop-up ground out or a punch out, and we can get out with bases loaded stranded. Come on, Logan. I believe in you. 2-2 pitch. Got him. Let's go. That's what happens when you get people like Vinny coming in here talking shit, right? And then we find a way to get out of a bad situation. Bring them on, baby. We love it. And again, the players don't care about your parlay. Let's go, baby. And again, a situation where we've seen Logan Gilbert fuck up, like when he pitched at Philadelphia, where it was hit after hit after hit. And again, when you end up getting down 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 runs, it's terrible. But again, it feels like a lot of the players have been shaky, but at one point or another, they start to settle in. And that's exactly what Logan Gilbert did right there. It easily could be 5-0 that we're down right now, but it's not. And it keeps us in the game. Now let's see if we can respond with Josh Naylor. One of the best players on the Mariners. It's not a hitting friendly park, and he's doing so well, we have to sign him long term. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts. I don't care. Blank check, give it to him. We need a player like this if we want to be successful, in the American League West for years to come, and hopefully they will pay the money for Josh Naylor. Even if that means they have to give Naylor the money first before Logan Gilbert, who is next in line. I don't think any Mariner fan would worry about that or complain about that. This guy has been so valuable to the run that we're having. First baseman, Josh Naylor leading off. Batting second, DHing Jorge Polanco. And batting third baseman, good vibes only, Eugenio Suarez. Tridents up, let's go M's. Simos Jen with a tenner. Appreciate you. Stacks. Racks with a little Cactus Jack. Bang, bang. Puts us on a board with a tenner. And we got 90 to go for the Dono train. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. And again, you don't necessarily have to be a fan of, the Mariners per se. We do everything here, baseball, football, basketball, hockey, NASCAR, wrestling. And obviously we're going to focus on not just Pacific Northwest teams, since we are the Northwest Sports Fanatics, but, we do everything. We'll do Monday Night Football, Thursday night, Sunday night, Mariners, Ducks, NFL games, Kraken, Blazers. We'll probably do some Huskies at some point. Little WWE, AEW once in a while, maybe some UFC or boxing if it's worth it. So, even NASCAR, Cup Series, Truck Series, Xfinity. This is one of the only channels that's on YouTube that we really do everything. And that takes a lot of work, to try to be an expert, not only on your favorite teams, but the entire league or whatever you're covering. And so a lot of reading, a lot of film study. But again, this is a part of who we are, and it's not just fandom, it's a lifestyle. Appreciate you very much. We're at 10, 90 to go. First pitch to Josh Naylor, high and away, 1-0 count. Jacob in the building. What's good? And Naylor. And run it out, Naylor. There we go. Look at Naylor with the hustle. Fantastic, man. I don't think I've been this hyped up for like a new addition, at the deadline. And we got Randy, and we ended up getting Gino. But Naylor is, something so special.
Like, the guy swipes bags. He's a bigger player. He can hit home runs. He's got a great attitude. He's a great defender at first. On top of that, he's like the best all-around player we've had at first base, and we've had Ty France and a few other guys over the last 15 or 20 years, but not as impactful as a Josh Naylor. I absolutely love him. And again, I haven't really felt this way. And again, there's other guys that are older that were like rumored that might be able to be available, like Pete Alonso. But even if Pete Alonso were available based off his age, Naylor is the better fit because he's a little younger. And I love Josh Naylor. Let's see if Polo can knock him in. First pitch into Polo, full ball, no count. 259 average, 24 homers, 67 ribbies for Jorge Polanco. Let's go, Polo. 1-0 pitch inside. Four-seam fastball, 93 miles an hour. 2 balls and no strikes to Jorge Polanco. Michael McGreevy, 6-3 record with an ERA of 4.68. He's a very solid pitcher. Not going to be easy to be able to get RBIs, hits, home runs on him, but hopefully we can get 1 to 3 runs within the first 6 innings, do a little bit of damage, and hopefully they have a meltdown by a player or two in the pen, and we can escape with another victory and a sweep. 2-0 pitch, high and away. 3 balls and no strikes to Jorge Polanco. Let's go, Polo. Show him the business. Be patient here. 3-0 pitch. Takes a strike right down the middle. 3 balls and 1 strike to Jorge Polanco. And typically when a pitcher misses with the first 3 pitches with 3 balls, that next pitch, pitch 4, usually is a strike. And if they're off and they're having a meltdown or a mini meltdown, pitch 5 normally is a ball. Let's see if we end up getting the ball here, and hopefully Polo doesn't swing. Ends up being a strike, but he swings. Nice hit right up the middle, and back-to-back singles by Naylor and Polo. Nice vision and good opportunity by Jorge Polanco, recognizing that pitch was going to be right down the middle, and if he wouldn't have swung, it would have been a strike. Decides to go right up the middle. Great follow-through swing, and now we got back-to-back hits out of Naylor and Jorge Polanco. I fucking love it. Here we go. Next up, third baseman Eugenio Suarez. Good vibes only. Is it time for a 3-run jack from Gino to make it 3-1? Let's go, baby. Tridents up. Let's go, M's. I don't think I've wanted to have a player re-signed, more than him. Obviously we have Cal's deal done, Julio's deal is done, but I would want him signed even before Logan Gilbert. Even if Logan didn't get hurt this year and he was an all-star, I still would want Naylor, because that first base position is so important. You typically need, home run type of guys at first and third. And even though Ben Williamson isn't a home run hitter, his defense is awesome. And eventually, he won't be a 30 home run guy, but maybe one day Williamson will be in that 10 to 18 range. And that would be enough, for the time being until we find someone else to compete with him. And then maybe, if he can really ramp it up, if he's still on our team in the future, maybe he could even hit 20 one day. But he's nowhere near that now. He's more of a singles hitter and a great defender. But, we have to appreciate what we have with Naylor and Gino at the moment. Gino, slow dribbler, run! And throw to first, the only play they had, and that is 1 away. Good job, Gino. There you go. Now we got runners at second and third. And normally right here, this would be Victor Robles. So again, let's pray, Dominic Canzone. It's better than having Luke Raley, because Luke Raley's timing has been off. Dom has had, kind of an up and down season. And again, hopefully we can get some production out of Canzone. Since he's filling in for Robles, I would rather have Victor play at this moment. And Cole Young is playing for Leo Ribas. And I just feel if we play Ribas over Cole Young at second and Victor Robles in right, we've already missed him for 3/4 of the season. But let's just pray that Dom can give us a little bit of that Mariner magic. Let's go, Dom. How you doing? 0-1 pitch, and Dom crushes it into left field. We should be able to get Naylor to tag up. Run, Naylor! Hustle, baby! And there we go. Ties the game up, and nice job by Dom with the sac fly. And Naylor gets in safe, and we're tied up at 1. How you doing? Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, Dom. Be productive. Same thing with Cole Young if you're going to play for Rivas. Rivas is better than Young. Robles is better than Dom. But, again, we'll see where we go from here. Next up, J.P. Crawford. J.P. Crawford has been stuck at 9 home runs, it feels like, for months. And hopefully we can get home run number 10. I know he's going to get double-digit home runs. If we're lucky, he might be able to hit 11 before the season is up, and maybe even 12 if he can get into a rhythm. 265 average, 9 homers, 47 ribbies, kind of an up and down season, leading off, going into the 9 hole, playing the 7 hole and the 8 hole this season. Let's see if JP can get a little magic here. A nice double would make it 2-1 Mariners. 0-1 pitch inside with a 4-seam fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike from McGravy to JP Crawford. Come on, JP. Get on base. Give me that swagger. Let's go. 1-1 pitch, check swing, doesn't go. 2 balls and 1 strike to J.P. Crawford. Two-one pitch, low and away. Great eye by J.P. Crawford. Ice water in his veins, baby. Let's go. 3 balls and 1 strike to J.P. Crawford. Patience in the box. Good baseball IQ. Come on, J.P. 3-1 pitch. And popped up. Go foul. Go foul. Go foul. Out of play. Out of play. And caught. Damn it. Right there into the dirt for out number 3. Good defense there by Nolan Gorman. But at least we tie the game up with Dom sac fly. Naylor comes in from third, and we're tied up at 1. And again, you can't ask for a better start, especially when the Cardinals had bases loaded and we were able to keep them stranded. Let's go. TJ in the building. What's good? And again, not just all day. Others in the room can help, get us to that 100 like number, especially with 208 in the room. Help all day out, get the others to be able to hit that like button so that we can get to a hundo, and we're shooting for 5 to 15 subs. Let's go. All right, let's see who's up next here for the Cardinals in the top of the 3rd inning. In the top of the 3rd inning, 1 for 1 with a run and an RBI. Had a solo jack in the 1st inning, DHing Ivan Herrera. Batting second, 0 for 1 with a K, left fielder Alec Burleson. And batting third, cleanup hitter, first baseman, 0 for 1, Wilson Contreras. And on the mound for the Mariners, 4-6 record with an ERA of 3.61, Logan Gilbert. So far, 2 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 4 Ks, 49 pitches, 30 strikes for Logan Gilbert. And then for Michael McGreevy, 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 1 K, 30 pitches, 18 strikes. So again, we'll see how this matchup continues to progress here this Wednesday evening. We're tied up at 1 in the top of the 3rd inning. Appreciate that, Woody. And we gained 2 more subs. Appreciate that. 4 subs gained already. 98 to go to hit 21,800. Pitches inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Oh, did he hit him? Oh, it looks like he hit him. Just nicked him. Come on, Logan. Looking shaky today. 53 likes. Let's get to 75 and then 100. 63. I was going to say, I thought we had a little bit more than that. Herrera to first. Next up, left fielder Alec Burleson. First pitch, high and away, 1-0 count. Gilbert on the mound. Burleson in the box. Had a 2-run jack in game number 1 to give them the 2-0 lead after Herrera got a single. After both teams had no hits or no runs for the first 3 or 4 innings, but we had a monster 6th inning to get 4 to win that matchup. We got to make sure we limit the damage with Burleson here today. 1-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Alec Burleson. Come on, Logan. Gilbert on the mound. Burleson in the box. Chopper towards first and drilled foul. Let's go, baby. We're on the playoff push. 1-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss. There we go, my boy. Walter, a.k.a. Logan Gilbert, with another punch out. Bring that electricity, my guy. Nice job, Logan. Punch out number 5. And considering he had bases loaded and he left him stranded and we're in the 3rd and it's tied 1-1, no one would even believe that he's got 5 Ks, after how he's pitched in these first 3 innings, which hasn't been very good. So it shows you, even when he doesn't look good, he still ends up managing to rack up those Ks. And, he still has a chance, to be able to get to 8, 9, or 10 before he exits. I mean, we're in the top of the 3rd and he's already at 5 Ks, even though he hasn't looked that good so far. A very deceiving pitcher in Logan Gilbert in 2025. First pitch to Contreras, low and at the knees, 1-0 count. Contreras in the box. Gilbert on the mound. Keep wheeling and dealing, my boy. 1-0 pitch. Popped up behind the plate, foul. 1 ball and 1 strike to Wilson Contreras. 1-1 tie between the Cardinals and the Mariners here in the top of the 3rd with a runner at first and 1 out. Playoff push is activated. 18-6 home record in the second half of the season. First in MLB. 27-10 at home since June 13th. Number 1 in MLB. 43-27 at home. 3rd best in MLB for the American League. And again, we got 17 games left, and we have to try to go 13-4 if we want to hit 90 wins. Which is a very aggressive, I know, but again, you got to shoot for the stars here late. Pitch is low and away. 2 balls and 1 strike to Wilson Contreras. 2-1 pitch popped up. Grab that, baby. Naylor is there. What a great defender. And that is 2 away. My boy, Josh Naylor. Great defense, man. We haven't had an all-around great player at first, since, probably Ty France, but Naylor's, much better than Ty. Even when Ty was in his prime, Naylor is better. And there's no doubt about that. And I think a lot of us Mariner fans did appreciate Ty France when he was here. Next up is Nolan Gorman. First pitch to Gorman, big swing and a miss. 0-1 count. Gilbert on the mound, Gorman in the box. And hopefully we end up seeing Leo Rivas and Victor Robles late in this game, unless they just have the day off. 14 homers and 46 ribbies. Stolen bag attempt. And throw is a little off by Cal, which is rare. And Herrera gets into second safe. No tag attempt by J.P. Crawford. Runner in scoring position now for the Cardinals in the top of the 3rd inning. Good catch by J.P. though, making sure that ball doesn't go past him. One pitch. Big swing and a miss by Nolan Gorman. 1 ball and 2 strikes for Logan Gilbert here in the top of the 3rd, and we're tied up at 1. Ivan Herrera with a solo dinger in the 1st, and Dominic Canzone with a sac fly to get Naylor to score just recently. So that's where we're sitting now, 1-1 tie. And we've already won the first 2 games, so we're going for the brooms, and we're going for the Harry Potter sweep. know if we're going to get it, but that's what we need to think. We need to try to go and sweep the Angel, which will be very difficult. Big swing and a miss, and tag on the batter, and got him. There we go. And again, for a guy that hasn't looked very good, if you're just looking at the eye test, right? Had bases loaded. The team was threatening, gave up a solo dinger in the first. 5 Ks. Nice job. I like it, baby. And then that last one gives him number 6. 3 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 6 Ks, 64 pitches, 39 strikes. My boy, Logan Gilbert. Nice job, Walter. I mean, even when he looks shaky, he's still putting up great numbers. All right, now it's time to take the lead. Next up in the 9 hole. Second baseman, Cole Young. And if you're going to be playing for Leo Ribas, make it count. We know you can defend, but you need to bring that bat. Let's go, Cole. Batting second, 0 for 1, left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And batting third, 0 for 1, big dumper, catcher, Cal Raleigh. And we definitely could use one of these at some point in the matchup. Tridents up, Cal Raleigh, and another Tridents up, Julio Rodriguez. Let's make it happen, baby. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. Help us get to 100 likes. We're about halfway there. 100 on the dono train. We're at 10, 90 to go. And we're looking for 5 to 15 subs. We got 5 subs. We're looking for 10 more, and then we'll hit the next goal there. Let's get it, baby. A real fun year. This is probably the best team that we've been able to manufacture since 2001. The 2001 team obviously hit 116 wins, and we're nowhere near that. But if you're actually looking at the roster, top to bottom, you could argue that this roster is better than the 2001 team. So again, it's all about just getting hot and healthy at the right time. And again, why not us? We know that the Blue Jays are good, the Tigers are good, the Yankees and Red Sox and the Astros, are all in the mix. But why not us? I feel like the American League is definitely up for grabs. National League has got the Phillies, the Mets, the Brewers, the Cubs, the Padres, and the Dodgers. They got some depth over there, and anything is possible. 0-1 pitch, high and away, 1 ball, strike to Cole Young. Come on, Cole. It's a Cole world, baby. 1-1 pitch and a line drive to first, toe tap on the bag, and that is 1 away. Down goes Cole Young. McGreevy on the mound. Randy Arozarena in the box. Let's go, Randy. Give us some of that Mariner magic, Randy. We know that defensively you're a liability in left field, and again, base running sometimes is an issue. But again, with your bat, no one can deny the fact that you can get singles, doubles, triples, home runs, and you're a great hitter. We just want to see a little bit more hustle and effort defensively in left field. See if Randy can do a little magic here and get us the lead. First pitch is high and away with a cutter. 1-0 count. 1-0 pitch in there right down the middle for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike from Michael McGreevy to Randy Arozarena. Let's go, Randy. Give us that electricity. Give us what we want, baby. Let's go. 1-1 pitch, slow dribbler towards first. And a very jogging, sluggish attempt to run to first base. And that's the thing about Randy. It's like, even when you think you're going to be out, run hard. You never know when, a guy will drop a ball or trip over himself or, make an error. And again, if you're jogging to first, you're going to be out 100% of the time. You're never going to know. And that is 1 away to 2 away. Effort matters. Next up is big dumper Cal Raleigh. 240 average, 53 home runs, 113 ribbies, having one of the statistically best catching seasons of all time. And hopefully we get home run number 54 right here. Come on, Cal. Let's make it 2-1 Mariners. First pitch, low and away, 1-0 count. And the next 4 home runs are going to be key. This next one will tie Mickey Mantle for the most home runs by a switch hitter, right? 55 will obviously get him to that 1 pass. 56 will end up tying Ken Griffey Jr., who ended up hitting that number twice. And then obviously when he gets to 57, that'll be the most by any Mariner player ever. The next 4 home runs are key, and if he can multi-homer in a game or two, out of these like 17 that are left, then he will have a chance to get to 60. But he'll probably have to multi-homer once or twice to get there. 1-0 pitch, takes a strike swinging low and at the knees. 1 ball and 1 strike to big dumper Cal Raleigh. 1-1 pitch, check swing, high and away. 2 balls and 1 strike to big dumper Cal Raleigh. Come on, Cal. We need some Mariner magic out of Cal Raleigh and Julio Rodriguez. Try to up. 2-1 pitch. And chops it behind the plate, foul to that brick T-Mobile Park sign. Count now, 2 balls, 2 strikes to big dumper Cal Raleigh. Come on, Cal. Save the goatee off, and he's got the stash going. Come on, Cal. Find a way to get on base even with the single if it's not a home run. And there we go. Single acquired. Something told me my ESP was on point. And there we go. Just as I say single. Let's go. Sometimes you just get these feelings, if it's going to be a big swing, or potentially you might be able to get a nice single. And again, singles matter. Nice job by Cal Raleigh. Now let's see if Julio Rodriguez can get the job done here and get a 2-run jack to make it 3-1. Let's go, J-Rod. Come on, Julio. Julio popped up. Little blooper. Safe. Go, baby. There we go. No home run for Julio, but we'll take back-to-back singles by Cal and J-Rod. There we go. Nice job, baby. Cal with a single. Julio with a single. And maybe the home run is coming here by first baseman Josh Naylor. I mean, he has been hitting home runs left and right lately for the Seattle Mariners. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Nails. He hits a homer here, and we go up 4-1. We're not looking back. Come on, Josh. He's at 19 home runs, so obviously next one will be 20. First pitch is high and away. 1-0 count. Good eye by Naylor. Come on, Josh. Steps away from the plate, calls time. Come on, Naylor. Give me this, baby. All us Mariner fans love you. And I feel like the love is even more than Randy or even Gino coming back to the team. Special player at first base. You're not going to find that many players that play offense and defense and give you, the stolen bags and, things that you wouldn't even expect from a guy like Josh Naylor. I wouldn't want anyone else at first besides him, especially what we've already seen that he can do in a non-hitting ballpark here in Seattle. He can actually hit here, which is crazy. 1-1 pitch and fouls it off behind the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Josh Naylor. I mean, if I could have, one wish out of a contract, it would be getting Josh Naylor with a deal to have him play the rest of his days in a Seattle uniform. Come on, Josh. Bottom of the 3rd inning, runners at first and second. Julio and Cal with 2 outs. McGreevy on the mound, Josh Naylor in the box. And Naylor's numbers are just fucking incredible since he joined the team. It's like mind-boggling how good he's been. No one expected him to be able to steal bags. He hasn't even been thrown out once. Maybe Randy, Julio, and others need to take note. But the thing I love, I think the most about him isn't necessarily his hitting, it's his defense. How he stretches his legs and how he covers first better than anyone we've had. And then he chops that one foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Josh Naylor. Come on, Josh. Give us some Mariner magic, baby. Single, double, home run. We'll take any of the 3. We're looking for an RBI opportunity for our guy, Nails, Josh Naylor. Big sneakerhead, loves collecting the Jordan cleats. Probably the most serious guy on the team, but that's okay. We have plenty of guys that are happy-go-lucky, And again, sometimes you do need that serious guy to be all business. Naylor Crushes that into center field, but it looks like it's staying in play, and it does, and that is out number 3. No RBI, no home run, but maybe the next inning will be the inning where we do take the lead. That's kind of how the Mariners operate. You know, we end up getting a couple guys on base. We don't get those guys to come home, leave them stranded. We wait one more inning, and then boom shakalaka, the home run, the RBI is typically there. We're tied up at 1. Let's go to the top of the 4th inning. Let them know, Chris. We're at 72. Let's get to, we got 232 in the room, so it doesn't have to be just all day, kind of holding down the fort. All the other regulars are in the room. Make sure you let everyone know so that way we can get to 100. We're at 236. We should already be at 100 already. And with your guys' help, between the 3 or 4 or 5 of you that are regulars in the room, we should be able to get there. All right, let's see who is up next here for the Cardinals in the top of the 4th inning. Keep everybody honest. You're not going to find a broadcast like this anywhere else, I'll tell you that. Next up in the 6th hole, 1-for-1, shortstop, Thomas Sujasi. Batting second, catcher in the 7th hole, Pedro Paez. And batting third, 0-for-1 with a K, second baseman, Jose Fermin. Logan Gilbert on the mound, 4-6 record, ERA of 3.61, and stat line so far: 3 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 6 Ks, had bases loaded stranded, and we didn't give up anything, thank God. 64 pitches, 39 strikes with a 3.59 ERA. Trident's up, let's go M's. Go, baby. Playoff push. Let's go. 3 strikeouts with the splitter, 2 with the 4-seam, and 1 with the slider. Top of the 4th inning, 1-1, Mariners and Cardinals. Canzone with a sac fly to get Naylor at third in the 2nd inning, and a solo jack by Herrera in the 1st, 411 feet. 1 run, 3 hits for the Cardinals. 1 run, 4 hits for the Mariners. No errors yet for either team. First pitch is Sujasi, high and inside. 4-seam fastball, 91 miles an hour, 1-0 count. 1-0 pitch. Takes a strike high and away. Probably should have been called ball there, but we get that call. 1 ball and 1 strike to Thomas Sujasi. 246 average, 1 homer and 19 ribbies so far for Sujasi. 1-1 pitch. Right down the middle. Kind of a interesting windup and delivery for Logan. It almost feels that he has to put everything into his body to get that pitch to where he wants to go, which is normally not the case. But obviously, if he's been injured for half the season, I get it. The delivery looks a little wonky. It doesn't look really sharp. But again, an injury to a player will definitely change your mechanics slightly. Just like timing for Luke Raley, he hasn't been able to figure out the timing in the box, and that's been a kind of a thing all year. And you would hope that at some point he will, but sometimes it's tough. 2-2 pitch. Chopped foul by Sujasi into right field. 2 balls and 2 strikes from Gilbert to Sujasi. But we're in a great time of year. Baseball, we're getting towards the playoff push, right? We got Ducks and Huskies playing fucking fantastic college football. NFL season, we're getting into week 2. Obviously in a few more months, coming in, obviously we'll be transitioning to a little bit of NBA and NHL coverage, but not until after football is over. WWE has been hot lately. We do that usually once a month for a PLE. NASCAR playoffs, obviously coming to an end. You're really getting everything that you would want from a sport or wrestling fan here at the moment. Fantastic. 2-2 pitch fouled off. Low and at the knees. 2-2 pitch to Sujasi. Crushes it. And right past J.P. Crawford, but at least he dove for it. And a nice single there for Sujasi. And again, if J.P. Crawford was 2 inches taller, maybe he would have made that play, but he dove and just missed. Nice job by Thomas Sujasi with the single. Next up, catcher Pedro Pajes. And hopefully we get a strikeout and a double play, or a double play and a strikeout. It feels like normally when we have a runner at first, it typically is a strikeout first and then the double play, not the double play first and then the strikeout. But, we'll see. We'll take anything that we can get, a pop-up, a ground out, strikeout looking, strikeout swinging. But we want to keep this score 1-1. Oh, yeah, they have a fantastic history. Bob Gibson. I mean, you can go to many individuals. Even in that La Russa, Mark McGuire era, they've had quite a few guys, over the years. So, opinion on the Astros: a damn good team. A pesky team that just won't go away. They can trade away half of their good players and then have the other half injured for a majority of the year. Alvarez and Pena. Just have Jose Altuve and a bunch of others, and they still find ways to win. But they did get Carlos Correa back with the team, which is big. And again, Bregman is gone. He's on the Red Sox. Tucker is gone. He's on the Cubs. Alvarez has been hurt for a good chunk of the year. Same thing with Pena, with different issues, to different body parts that have been banged up. Altuve has been pretty the consistent, piece. Pitching is typically pretty good for that team with Hunter Brown and company, and usually have some pretty good closers as well. And again, there's a reason why they have been dominating the division. And even when the Rangers won the World Series, they were a wild card team. They didn't win the division. So, it's going to take a hell of a lot of an effort for us to be able to, get first place. Same thing for the Rangers, and again, to be the best, you have to beat the best. And they may not be as good as their World Series run team from a few years ago, but, they're definitely a playoff team. And, we're going to have to go through them if we want to go to the, where we want to go, the big dance. So, but between the Astros, the Mariners, the Tigers, the Blue Jays, the Red Sox, and the Yankees, and then the Rangers threatening, I mean, anyone could make it to the World Series. I mean, obviously at the beginning, it looked like, Blue Jays and Tigers, they're, one of those two teams might go, but now everyone is kind of caught up to them, and those teams are starting to struggle a little bit compared to where they were maybe a few weeks back, and a nice base hit by Pajes. You saw the Brewers, who looked like the best team in baseball for a good chunk of the year. The Rangers just swept them. So, teams can get hot. And again, you got to be able to get hot at the right time. But again, we play well against the Rangers and Astros. And, nothing would be better than having to play, a team like that. Playing the Astros in the playoffs, playing the Blue Jays, playing the Tigers. I think we match up really well with everyone. Even if it ends up being the Red Sox or the Tigers or the Yankees. Doesn't matter. Top of the fourth inning, 1-1, Cardinals and Mariners. Fedmin in the box with runners at first and second. Bunt attempt and takes a strike. And we got to be able to get a strikeout and a double play. And obviously they're going to go for the, kind of moving the guys over here. And Fedmin is going to try for this bunt attempt towards first or third. Oh, 1 pitch, bunt attempt again. 1 ball and 1 strike from Gilbert to Fedmin. Yeah, also we can't forget about Albert Pujols, on what he was able to do with a couple different teams, making a name for himself. 1-1 pitch, bunt attempt again towards third. And there we go, throw to first, and that is 1 away. Now we have runners at second and third with 1 out. Nice bunt attempt there by Jose Fedmin, and that's exactly what you need to do. No hitters, 0. That's wild. 9 in 2021, 4 in 2022, 4 in 2023, 4 in 2024, and there's 0 no hitters, in 2025, which is wild. And we know the Dodgers blew a couple, late. Bunt attempt popped up. Get it, Cal! And just couldn't get there to the dirt area towards the backstop. That would have been an amazing play. 0-1 count. In the 9-hole, center fielder Nathan Church filling in for Victor Scott II, and his defense has been pretty good like Victor's so far. Trident's up. Let's go M's. Let's keep it 1-1. Runners at second and third with 1 out. And again, with the Cardinals bunting like this, that should be a key to Dan Wilson. We can bunt as well. And we should be able to play some small ball. It'll help. Big swing and a miss. 4 balls and 2 strikes to Nathan Church. Church in the box. Logan Gilbert on the mound. 0-2 pitch. Fouled off towards that third base line. No balls and 2 strikes from Gilbert to Church. Top of the 4th inning. Runners at second and third with 1 out. 1-1 Cardinals and Mariners. We've already won the series in the first 2 games, but we're looking for the sweep, and we're looking for a sweep against the Angels. And if we can do that, that'll put us in a very good position the rest of the way. I mean, we got 17 games left. We need to try to go 13-4 the rest of the way, which is very aggressive. But if we can do that, it'll put us at 90 wins. And that's probably what we're going to need to beat the Astros if we want to get the AL West crown. If we end up getting 88 or 89, we'll probably finish in second place. 1-2 pitch. And Church strikes out swinging, baby. That's what I feel. That's what I like. Give me that electricity, baby. Nice job by Logan Gilbert. 2 away. Next up, right fielder Lars Nootbaar. And again, I respect a lot of the players and a lot of the teams that are out there, and there's no denying the fact that there was a scandal, with the Astros and the Red Sox, a few years back. But obviously it shows you even past that time, popped up. Get this out, number 3. Come on, call it. And there we go. Nice job, baby. Dominic Canzone getting it done as you have 3 Mariners running to the spot. And even though Logan Gilbert has looked shaky, giving up a few runners on base, even bases loaded, those guys have not come home. He gave up a solo dinger to Herrera in the first and has been clean since then. Obviously it hasn't been pretty. It's been ugly. You don't like him giving up hit after hit. But at the end of the day, it's about how many Ks you're getting, how many walks you've gotten, and how many guys have scored, under your watch. 4 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 earned run, the home run by Herrera in the first. He's only got 1 walk, believe it or not. 7 Ks for a guy that has looked like he has 0 today. And he's got 84 pitches with 54 strikes. So we should have him for 1 more inning. And he typically has been going about 5, not like Brian Wu, who typically goes 6, sometimes 7. So even if he goes 5, our bullpen has been pretty good. And even if that means we have to bring in like Carlos Vargas, a lot of the guys in the pen have been pretty good. I mean, we've had Gabe Spire, blow a couple games, and, some guys have been a little shaky, Caleb Ferguson as well. But again, when we play at home compared to on the road, our team is a little different. We can't win on the road. There's no doubt about that. We suck on the road, but most of the teams do besides the Brewers. But at home, we're 18-6 at home in the second half of the season. Number 1 in MLB, believe it or not. And this is the hardest hitting ballpark out of all 30. Crazy. 27-10 since June 13th. Number 1 in MLB. 43-27 at home. That's 3rd best in the American League. We got 17 games left. Let's go 13-4 and try to get 90 wins. But obviously we need to sweep the Cardinals and sweep the Angels, which will be very difficult. But again, we're playing really good ball lately. Now we need to capitalize when the game is in our reach. Let's see who's up next here for the Mariners in the bottom of the 4th inning. Next up for the Mariners, 1-for-1, Jorge Polanco. First pitch to Polo, high and away, 1-0 count. On deck, good vibes only, 3rd baseman Eugenio Suarez. And batting 3rd, making that last out, right fielder Dominic Canzone, who is very overdue for a Dom bomb. 1-0 pitch, high and away with the cutter, 2 balls and no strikes to Jorge Polanco. And I wouldn't mind having a McGreevy meltdown. 6-3 record with a 4.68 ERA. So again, he's been pretty clean up to this point. Slow dribbler by Polo, flip to McGreevy, taps on the bag, and that is 1 away. Down goes Polo, and maybe we'll be able to get a homer by him later in the game. Next up, good vibes only, 3rd baseman Eugenio Suarez. Let's go, Gino. We know you can play the defense, but we need that bat to come alive. Let's go, Gino. Is it time for a solo dinger by Gino? Let's go, baby. And Gino crushes that one foul. Yeah, Durangelo. I've been following. I actually follow single A, high A, double A, triple A. If it has anything to do with the Mariners, I'm following it. And he looks nice. And obviously at some point he'll be a starter. And Cade Anderson, the LSU draft pick that just came off a natty as a lefty, he'll be in the lineup as well. So at some point it's going to be Brian Wu, Logan Gilbert, George Kirby, Durangelo, and Cade. And then, Bryce will probably be the odd man out looking in at some point. But for the time being, Bryce will, have the spot. And then Luis Castillo and Mitch Garver and a few others won't be on the team next year. So again, when we end up having those five, Durangelo and Cade as the newbies with Wu, Gilbert, and Kirby, at that point, if everyone is on the same page, we could end up having the best rotation or one of the best in baseball down the road. And that's exciting. But Durangelo looks good. And obviously, Cade, we're probably not going to see until next year. But we don't have a starter that's a lefty, and we definitely want one. 1-2 pitch, takes a strike three looking. Down goes Gino, complains about it, and that is 1 away, 2 away. Randall with a $5, appreciate you. Stacks. Rax with a little Cactus Jack, bang, bang. Appreciate you. We're at 15 on the Dono train. 85 to go. Appreciate you, Randall. First dono to the channel. Yeah, future is looking real bright. And then on top of that, we got Lazaro Montez and we got Colt, and so many other guys that, that are going to end up playing for us at some point or another. You still got Ben Williamson in third. And, again, we might not have Gino next year as that one goes into foul territory as 3 Cardinals converge and miss. But again, we have a lot of players. Lazaro could play in right field depending on what happens with Victor down the road. Obviously we have Cole Young, but we also have Colt Emerson. There's many guys in the infield and the outfield and pitchers. In the next few years, team is going to look very, very sexy. I mean, it already looks sexy now, but again, the sky's the limit. We're the only team that's never been to a World Series, but if we keep, building like this in the next 10 to 20 years, it's not crazy to think that we actually might make 2 in the next 10. And off the bag with a deflection, but great defense by the Cardinals, and that is out number 3. A little bit bad luck for Dominic Canzone. And again, I would rather have Victor Robles instead of Dominic Canzone, and hopefully we get Victor to pitch hit late. And I would love for Leo Rivas to come in for Cole Young. And again, in a lineup like this, to be able to have the best lineup possible, you need Robles and Rivas to play every day. And it's not like, Victor Robles is tired. Hell, he's been hurt the whole year, and then he had the suspension. So, and I know it depends if we have a righty or a lefty on the mound. No matter if it's a lefty or a righty, Victor is a better player offensive and defensively than Dom. There's just no doubt about it. And I think Leo Rivas is better than Cole Young. Now, Cole, obviously has, made, some pretty big plays for the Mariners and won a couple games for us this year. But I mean, if we're talking about right now, Rivas and Robles give us the best chance to win. And we got to make sure we're having the best lineup, and again, we've gotten rid of our, Donovan Solanos and Dylan Moores and Leody Tavares's and Rowdy Telez's and certain guys that helped us win early. But when you're going for the playoff push, you got to get rid of the weak links and play your best guys. Let's go to the top of the 5th inning and see who's up next here for the Cardinals. Next up for the Cardinals, 1-for-1 with a run into RBI, DHing Ivan Herrera, who had a solo jack in the first to give him the 1-0 lead. Batting second, 0-for-2 with 2 Ks. Left fielder Alec Burleson, who homered in game number 1 to give him the 2-0 lead, but we scored 4 in the 6th and won that game. Batting third, 0-for-2, first baseman Wilson Contreras. Trident's up, let's go M's. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. What's the update on the likes? We should be at 100 by now. We're at 236 in the room, and we're looking for 100 on the Dono train. We're at 15, 85 to go. And we gained 5 subs. Let's see how many subs we've gained since last time I checked. And we gained 3 more. We're at 8 so far. And now we only need 95 to be able to hit 21,800 for the next goal. 1-0 pitch, low and at the knees. 2 balls and no strikes from Gilbert to Herrera. Yeah, I mean, whenever they call Cade up, we don't have a starter as a lefty, so that's definitely going to help us, matchup-wise, because we have all righties. And obviously the lefties that we have in the pen are not very reliable. Spire is better than Caleb Ferguson, but we don't really trust either one at this point. Obviously Spire is the better, bigger name, but it feels like Spire blows more games in the pen. But again, Caleb has blown a few as well, coming in as a trade deadline, newbie from the Pirates. So, I'm looking for lefties to be good. We've had a few lefties in the Mariner history books, especially guys like Randy Johnson. And I'm really excited to see what Cade will bring. And again, they're both going to be starters when they're ready. Durangelo, who can pitch from the left and the right, that's going to be a huge advantage. And then Cade is a lefty who just won a natty with LSU this year. 2-2 pitch. Low and at the knees. Count now is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Ivan Herrera. Three-two pitch. Big swing and a miss, baby. Let's go. And a nice job by Logan Gilbert, even though in this game it feels like he's been a little sloppy, and hasn't really had his best stuff. But another punch out for Logan Gilbert. And believe it or not, that's punch out number 8. He's at 90 pitches, 8 Ks, and only 1 walk. Won 1 game, and he gave up a solo dinger to Herrera in the first inning and nothing since. We have to win this game. Next up, left fielder, 0 for 2 with 2 Ks, Alec Burleson. Come on, Mariners. And Julio is there, popped up, and that is 2 away. Yeah, I mean, there's not really a player that's in MLB right now that is pitching left and right. And obviously, you're not going to be able to switch left and right per batter. If you have a batter up and you pitch 1 pitch left, 1 pitch right, but per batter, you can, first batter left, next batter right. If you end up going like that and matching up with lefties and righties and you can hit your spots, that could be one of the biggest weapons that the Mariners have that no other team has access to. I mean, we've seen a few guys in MLB history that have been able to pitch both, but we haven't really had a player that's been good, that has been able to do both. So, and if you've been watching Durangelo or following the farm system for the Mariners, he's pretty electric. Still got a ways to go for him and Cade, but when they do get the call up, it's going to be very exciting. Wilson Contreras in the box, fouling that one off. 0-1 count. 0-1 pitch, low and into the dirt. Low and at the knees. 1 ball and 1 strike to Wilson Contreras. One pitch, right down the middle for a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Wilson Contreras. So we have this series, we're trying to sweep this one. And we got 4 games against the Angels. We sweep them, which will be very difficult because they play us well. And then obviously we go on the road to play the Royals and the Astros, which I like our chances against those 2 teams. And then coming back against the Rockies and Dodgers at the end of the year at home. And it's not like the Dodgers have been playing great ball after the All-Star break. They've been kind of struggling. So, I mean, I like our chances of winning a majority of these last 17 games as Gilbert finally plunks a batter, Wilson Contreras, on the hip. Not on purpose. It just kind of got away from him. Contreras to first after getting hit on the hip. Next up, third baseman Nolan Gorman. And that might be it for Logan Gilbert. That was the last straw, him hitting that batter. He's at 95 pitches, though. So, again, that is a good decision to kind of shut it down right here. Because obviously, if he keeps going, he'll be over 100, and you don't want him to give up a cheap home run, and then we're down 3-1, and then they have the momentum. So Carlos Vargas warming up, who I predicted that would probably be the guy that's coming in, and it looks like it will be him. And as long as we get the good Vargas, not the bad, he only needs to get 1 out. He's not starting the inning fresh after getting 3 outs. So I think that, I wouldn't expect a strikeout from Vargas, but he might be able to force a bad swing for a pop-up or a ground out. And hopefully we get the good version of Carlos Vargas. All right, let's look at Logan Gilbert's final line. And unfortunate that he hit his last batter there, but 4.2 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 8 Ks, 95 pitches, 60 strikes, gave up a solo dinger to Ivan Herrera, and that was it. And again, if you've been watching the Mariners starting pitching, that's amazing, because there's been a lot of games where our starting pitcher has given up 3, 4, 5 or more, early, in the outing, and sometimes even late. So for a score to be 1-1, all we got to do is just hit the baseball like we know we can, wait for a meltdown from the Cardinals, and then we can end up finding a way to score 3, 4, 5, 6 runs before this game is over. I feel that Vargas is going to get this out here. And again, I'm not sure if they'll have him pitch in the next inning since he's only going for 1 batter, but you could. But hopefully Vargas pitches well, and I do feel that he will be good here since he has no pressure. Guy on first, 2 outs. All you got to do is just, throw a couple garbage pitches, wait for them to, kind of chase like Julio did at the first half of the year, get these guys to chase, and then we need to get on the board, and at some point you're going to see a change here by Michael McGreevy, who's 6-3 with a 4.68 ERA. He's at pitch though. He's only at 57 pitches. So technically he could go for 2 more innings, but will they? And again, that's the key question. Will they let him keep going because the pitch count is low and the game is tied at 1-1, or will they make a move, after the 6th inning or before? And, we'll see. Daisuke Matsuzaka. I'm a baseball encyclopedia. I do remember. Come on, Vargas. And slow dribbler right to Gino. First pitch. Throw to first to Naylor. Goodbye. There we go. Great job by Vargas. And again, Vargas has this ability not to really punch guys out. He's really wild. So again, if you're going to get a wild pitcher that has got a little bit of control after the All-Star break, and you can get him to chase at some garbage, get a slow dribbler or a pop-up, he's great at that. And they chase at the first pitch. And again, if Logan Gilbert stayed in the game, who knows? Maybe they end up giving up a big RBI or home run. So good decision by Dan Wilson to pull him when he did, and good decision by bringing in Vargas, not only for him to get the experience, but you got to remember, this was like one of the worst players on the team at the beginning of the year, obviously with Dylan Moore, who was good at the beginning of the year, but then just didn't do anything after the 8 home runs when Polo had 9 in April and then was batting like 350 to 450, right? Moore and Polo were great, and Solano was garbage and then got better later, and Vargas was garbage at the beginning of the year, but has gotten better as the year has gone on, and hopefully Vargas can turn into like Eduard Bizardo, who was last year terrible. He was one of the worst players on the team with Taylor Saucedo. Too much sauce. And we know sauce is terrible, right? And then Bizardo got a lot of innings pitched, and, he's probably our most consistent guy in the pen. And, hopefully we can actually get Vargas to be like Bizardo one day. I don't know if he will, because he's kind of a different type of pitcher. He's a little bit more wild, and it wouldn't hurt my feelings if they moved on from him down the road. But for the time being, this is what we have, and we just have to root for him. All right, let's see who's up next here for the Mariners in the bottom of the 5th. And I think it's time for us to take the lead. Next up, 0 for 1, shortstop J.P. Crawford. If you drop a bunt, they'll never suspect it. Batting second baseman in the 9-hole, Cole Young. It's a Cole world, baby. 0 for 1. And batting third, 0 for 2, left fielder Randy Arosarena. And it's about time for one of these, for Randy to hit a 3-run blast to make it 4-1. But we'll see if we can get J.P. and Cole Young on base for that to happen. Come on, JP. JP sitting at 9 home runs. And again, so due for number 10. Hopefully we can get it. I mean, we got the pitching, we got the bullpen, we got the defense, and we got the hitters. And, again, if it's the Blue Jays, the Tigers, the Yankees, the Red Sox, the Astros, and Mariners, why not us? Again, we definitely went all in getting Naylor and Gino, and it's just about consistency. And we got one of the best records at home. We definitely struggle on the road, and we're not good on the road. But again, nobody is really good on the road except for the Brewers. So if you look at the standings of win-loss record, you got one team out of 30 that's good on the road. Everyone else is like 500, a couple games above, or a few games below, even the elite teams. JP crushes that one foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes to JP Crawford. Now, regardless on who makes it out of the American League, they'll probably lose to the National League. That, league is deeper. Mets, Phillies, Cubs, Brewers, Padres, Dodgers. It'll be tough to beat the National League, but it's possible. Little slow dribbler, throw to first, and down goes JP, 1 away. Dodgers haven't really looked that good with injuries in the second half of the season. Padres are kind of up and down. Brewers were great, but they just got swept by the Rangers. Cubs are kind of up and down. And then obviously we know with the Phillies and the Mets, maybe the Phillies, are kind of that sleeper team that, everyone's talking about the Brewers and the Dodgers and the Padres, but I don't think it would be that shocking if the Phillies were to make a deep run. They've been very, very good the last few years. First pitch to Cole Young, takes a big swing and a miss, 0-1 count. But anything is possible. I know ratings, it would be probably a nightmare for the commish if it ended up being Brewers-Mariners. For a lot of the Brewer fans and Mariner fans, we would love it. But, as far as like a national audience, people would be shitting on that matchup. But, if we actually make it and we would play a team like that, it would be exciting. But, obviously you're going to have to earn it and have a little bit of luck on your side as well. 0-1 pitch, takes a strike looking right down the middle. No balls and 2 strikes from McGreevy to Cole Young. Yeah, they are starting to sink a little bit, but again, anybody can get hot and turn it around. Look how bad the Mariners were on the road, and then all it takes is 1 or 2 games of blowing up, where we scored fucking 28 runs, 31 hits, and 10 homers in 2 games against the Braves, and we turned our season around here late, and again, sometimes all it takes is that springboard win to take off, after getting your ass kicked on the, road on multiple road trips. And the Mariners were not very good. We only won 3-4 games out of 20, on the road. And again, when you go on that type of losing streak, you start to feel like shit a little bit, and we turned it around. Young, and great defense there by Church, playing center field like Victor Scott II and Julio. And that is 2 away. And I think we match up really well with everyone. We match up good with the Astros. We match up good with the Rangers if they got hot. We match up good with the Tigers. We swept them on the road before the All-Star break and put up 35 runs. The Blue Jays, we have history with them. We match up very well, right? With Vlad and Bo Bichette and George Springer, and then obviously in the Yankees and the Red Sox, we match up well with them as well. So hit right up the middle by Randy, and there you go. Nice single right up the middle. There we go, Randy. And we're very good with 2 outs, and we're very good in the 7th, 8th, and 9th. And now it's time for Cal Raleigh to hit home run number 54 for us to go up 3-1. Let's go, big dumper. Let's make some history. He'll tie Mickey Mantle for the most home runs for a switch hitter if he hits a bomb right here. Let's see if my ESP can will us to a big Cal Raleigh home run to make it 3-1. Let's make it happen. Come on, Cal. First pitch to first base. Come on, baby. Let's tie Mickey Mantle, and then the next one will pass him. Cal fouls that one off. 0-1 count. Ken Griffey Jr.'s got the record of 56. So the next 4 home runs are going to be big. 54 to tie Mickey Mantle, 55 to pass Mickey Mantle, 56 to tie Ken Griffey Jr. twice, and then 57 will be the Mariner all-time record. And of course, Mariner fans and MLB fans want him to get to 60. We know that Judge got to 62 in 2022. And again, for a catcher to get to 60 home runs is fucking bananas. Like, I don't think people realize, if you would have told someone that was watching baseball in the 70s or the 80s or the 90s that someone that doesn't do steroids would actually get to 60 home runs as a catcher, your mind would be blown. We've had Buster Posey and Pudge and Johnny Bench and Mike Piazza, and, we've had some guys that have been pretty good, but not 50, 60 home run good. And Salvador Perez had the record prior to Cal at 48, so obliterated that. 1 ball and 1 strike to Big Dumper at Cal Raleigh. Stormbum in the building, what's good? 1-1 pitch, low and away. 2 balls and 1 strike to Big Dumper at Cal Raleigh. Randall with a 20. Appreciate you. Stacks. Rex with a little Cactus Jack. Bang, bang. We're at 35, 65 to go on the Dono train. Appreciate you. 2-1 pitch. Cal dribbles it towards first base, foul. Shout out to Randall, showing the love on the Dono train. We appreciate you very much. We're at 35, 65 to go on the Dono train. Come on, baby. McGreevy on the mound. Big Dumper in the box. Come on, Cal. Pitch is low and into the dirt. Count now is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Big Dumper, Cal Raleigh. And it kind of feels like they don't want to throw it right down the middle. So I don't really feel home run anymore by Cal. It's either going to be, more than likely a strikeout or hopefully we get a single and we keep the inning going. But you never know. Let's see if we get that pitch right down the middle. But McGreevy seems like he's pitching low and away. And there's the strikeout on Cal Raleigh for out number 3. And again, I have these feelings when I'm watching body language. I watch body language very closely, and I'm also watching speed and location of pitches. And after a few pitches, you kind of have an idea of what the strategy is. And it just didn't look like they were going to throw him that pitch right down the middle that he needed to be able to hit that home run. And it kind of felt like a strikeout, or if he was lucky enough to get a single off that. But, he strikes out there, but he'll still have at least one more at bat, and hopefully he'll be able to homer here later tonight. End of the 5th inning, 1-1 Cardinals and Mariners. All right, let's see who's up next here for the Cardinals. In the top of the 6th inning. Next up, in the 6th hole, shortstop, 2 for 2, Thomas Sujasi. Batting second, 2 for 2, catcher Pedro Pajes. And batting third, 0 for 1 with a K, second baseman Edmin. And let's take a peek to see if Vargas is going to keep going. I mean, he only had, 1 pitch, right? So I assume that they'll keep Vargas out there, and hopefully Vargas will pitch the 6th inning clean and won't give up a home run or any RBIs. And then we just have to hope that it'll be a meltdown, by a Cardinals pitcher at some point. But McGreevy's only had 74 pitches, believe it or not. So technically, the Cardinals could have this pitcher, in for 7 innings before he gets into a high pitch count. So we'll see. Where are we sitting on the likes all day? Have we hit 100 yet? We're at 220 in the room. First pitch from Carlos Vargas into Sujasi, takes a strike looking, low and at the knees, 0-1 count. Oh, 0-1 pitch, takes another strike looking, low and at the knees, which is rare because normally Vargas is throwing high and inside at the head. Usually that's where his pitches are. So to have an 0-2 count is very rare for Carlos Vargas. I mean, if he gets a couple 0-2 counts, he actually might get a strikeout in this inning. 0-2 pitch. Slow dribbler towards third, foul. Count still remains. No balls and 2 strikes for Carlos Vargas. Vargas on the mound, Sujasi in the box, who is 2 for 2 today, having a good game. All right, there we go, 105. 20 more to go to 125, and with 222 in the room, we're going to shoot for 150 to 175. And if it climbs to 250 to 300, we'll shoot for 200. But we got to be able to hit the 125 goal first. 0-2 pitch. Slow dribbler towards third. And they called that fair, and Gino gave up on that. Come on, my guy. He thought it was foul. And that's a double. Come on, Mariners. That could have easily just been a single. You gave up on the play thinking it was foul. And again, normally we're kind of complaining about Randy, not really being focused there. Starts in foul territory. Barely on the line. And I wish Gino would have hustled right there because that could have been a single. He just kind of gave up on the play. All right, we need a strikeout and a double play, or a double play and a strikeout. Let's see if we get the strikeout here. Next up is Pedro Paez. I mean, we've already won the series, and we won the first 2 games, but, when the game is 1-1, halfway through, we're going for the sweep. We need it. 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Nasty pitch by Vargas. One of the nastiest I've seen in quite some time. Big swing and a miss by Pedro. No balls and 2 strikes for Carlos Vargas. And I don't think I've seen Carlos Vargas in an 0-2 count and back-to-back batters in ages. 0-2 pitch. Low and out the knees. And you got to be careful, though, because his pitches are wild. If Mitch Garver was in the box, we'd be fucked. So thank God Cal is there, because he'll be able to catch the pitch if it's wild, and hopefully it won't go back to the backstop. We don't want, runners to be able to access free spaces from second to third with no effort. Fouls it off himself. 1 ball and 2 strikes from Vargas to Paez. Pedro in the box. Carlos on the mound. Let's go, baby. Trident's up. Let's go, M's. 1-2 pitch. Slow dribbler towards third. Foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes in the top of the 6th with a 1-1 Cardinal and Mariner tie. Trident's up. Let's go, M's. I'm doing good, Nathaniel. How are you? 1-2 pitch. High and away. Good eye there by Paez. 2 balls, 2 strikes off that 98-99 four-seam fastball by Vargas, who normally has no control whatsoever, just kind of wild. He's got high-end velocity, but usually can't hit his spots, and typically pitches 91 to 99. And 2-2 pitch. Got him! There we go. Big swing and a miss, and see you later, Paez. And that is 1 away. Nice job by Carlos Vargas, bringing that electricity from the bullpen. We like it. Next up is Jose Fermin. With a runner at second and 1 out, we need a double play if we can get it. And we got Caleb Ferguson in the pen, but I'm not sure if we really want him. First pitch is inside, 1-0 count. 1-0 pitch. Gets a call right there on the corner. Takes a strike looking with the sinker. Nice pitch there by Vargas. 1 ball and 1 strike to Fermin. Carlos on the mound. Jose in the box. 1-1 pitch. Slow dribbler. Go to first. Get it. There we go. 2 away. Runner advances to third. And next up is a 9-hole hitter, center fielder Nathan Church. And we hopefully will be able to get him out for out number 3 and to keep that runner stranded at third to keep the game 1-1. Let's go, Carlos. So far, so good for Carlos Vargas. Nice. I'm in Oregon as well. I'm actually not too far from you. Top of the 6th inning, 1-1 Cardinals and Mariners. We got quite a few people that are, from Salem, Beaverton, Portland, Vancouver, Seattle, all over in Washington and obviously globally as well. Slow dribbler towards third, throw to first, and that is out number 3. Great job by Carlos Vargas, my boy. To go from one of the worst players on the team with Dylan Moore and to play like that, that's what's going to help us be able to make that playoff push. Great job, Vargas. Great job, Gino, and that defense making up for that blunder earlier in the inning. All right, now it's time to take the lead, right? Let's stop fucking around. right? If Vargas can pitch, for 4 batters and not give up a run, it's time for the hitters to play the way that we know they can. It's time to take the lead. Next up, 1 for 2 with a K, center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Is it time for a solo dinger? I sure as hell hope so. Batting second, 1 for 2 with a run, first baseman, Josh Naylor. Let's go Nails, who could obviously hit a home run as well. And batting third, 1 for 2, DHing Jorge Polanco. All 3 guys have the ability to homer. Julio, Josh, and Jorge. Let's get it, baby. And I assume based off pitch count, they're going to continue to go with Michael McGreevy. 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 3 Ks, 74 pitches, 46 strikes with a 4.50 ERA, and hopefully this will be the inning where we get him to exit. Right hands up, let's go M's. Go. Time to get it in gear. $17 games left, 18-6, home record in the second half of the season after the All-Star break, number 1 in MLB, 27-10 since June 13th at home, number 1 in MLB, 43-27 at home, third best in the American League. 17 games left. We need to go 13-4 if we want to hit 90 wins. It's aggressive, but again, if we can sweep this Cardinal team and sweep the Angels, which will be very difficult, we wouldn't need that many more wins at that point the rest of the way. Line drive by Julio, and what a catch there by Fermin. 1 away. Exit velo by Julio there was insane. How did he catch that? Great job by Jose Fermin. Right past the pitcher and right into Fermin's mitt. Right place, right time, I guess. I wish Julio would have been a little bit more patient there and worked the count, but maybe that'll happen next time around. Next up is Josh Naylor, and we definitely need the Naylor magic. Let's go Nails. Come on, Josh. I got a few new images of Naylor that will be going on the thumbs that I've been working on the last few hours. Takes a strike looking low and away, 0-1 count. 0-1 pitch, big swing and a miss as his batting helmet flies off his head. He was going for a moonshot right there. No balls and 2 strikes to Josh Naylor. $13 likes to 125, Jerry says. Let's get there, baby. 258 in the room. We should get to 150 to 200 on the likes by the time the stream ends. 6th inning, 0-2 pitch. Good eye by Josh. That one's into the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes from Naylor to McGreevy. McGreevy on the mound, 6-3 record, 4.68 ERA. Josh Naylor in the box. 1-2 pitch, big swing and a miss, and a nasty pitch by McGreevy. Curveball, see you later, and that is strike 3. 2 away. He's nasty, man, and that's the reason why we haven't been able to get past that 1. But again, we don't have Victor Robles or Leo Rivas in the lineup, and that's another reason why we're stuck at 1, in my opinion. All right, last but not least, we can start a rally with 2 outs. Let's see if Polo can hit a solo dinger or get a single. But first pitch, line drive, and toe tap on the bag, and that was an inning that ended way too quick. Come on, Mariners. We need to be able to work the pitch count to get McGreevy out of the game. And swinging at the first or second pitch ain't going to get that done. I mean, unless you end up getting a pitch right down the middle and you homer off of it, we need to get those pitch counts up so that way we get this guy out of the game and we can have a meltdown by the bullpen, potentially. Come on, Mariners. All right, let's see who's up next here for the Cardinal in the top of the 7th. Leading off for the Cardinals, 0 for 3 with the K, right fielder Lars Nootbaar. Batting second in the 2-hole, 1 for 2 with a solo dinger in the first to give him the 1-0 lead, DHing Ivan Herrera. And batting third, 0 for 3 with 2 Ks, left fielder Alec Burleson. Trident's up, let's go M's. And I assume that we will not have Vargas pitch anymore. He already, pitched one out, obviously, in the fourth, and pitched in the fifth and then the sixth. So we'll see what we get here, but I would assume that we'll be plugging someone else in here, and I hope it's not Caleb Ferguson, but that was the guy they had the camera on. We'll find out here in a moment. And I get it, and Gabe Spire is coming in. I don't know if I like this. And Gabe is a good name, but again, lately he hasn't been very good. So let's pray that Gabe doesn't give up, a big home run, a big RBI. We need Gabe to be the good version, like the Gabe Spire prior to the All-Star break. That was the good Gabe Spire. After the All-Star break, it's really been hit or miss. And hopefully the Pat McAfee lookalike won't fuck us over here. Come on, Gabe. Do it for Pat. Durangelo with 7 Ks. I love it, baby. All right, you Pat McAfee lookalike, do your job. Let's go. I don't want to see a home run given up or back-to-back-to-back hits. Give me the good Gabe, not the bad. Come on, baby. Top of the 7th inning, 1-1. Cardinals and Mariners were looking for the sweep. First pitch, high and away. Should have been called ball, but called strike with the sinker. 0-1 count. Come on, Gabe. 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. That's a good start. When Gabe is on, like Vargas, he'll get into an 0-2 count here and there. And when he's not, obviously he's giving up hit after hit after hit. Good start here. No balls and 2 strikes to Lars Nootbaar. 0-2 pitch. Low and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes from Spire to Nootbaar. Mariners bullpen last night, 5 innings pitch, 17 batters, only 2 hits, 0 runs, 7 strikeouts, no walks. That's an electric bullpen. 1-2 pitch, low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Lars Nootbaar. Come on, Gabe. Hey, family comes first, Randall. Hopefully the Mariners will have the lead when you come back. 2-2 pitch. High and away. Come on, man. How are you going to pitch 2 good pitches and have 3 shitty ones? Come on, Gabe. Count now is full. Nothing in the middle of the strike zone. Everything is high and away or low and away. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Lars Nootbaar. Smoke him. Strike 3 looking. There we go. That's the good Gabe. 2 good pitches, 3 shitty pitches, and then a good one to get the punch out. There you go. Pat McAfee lookalike strikes again. 1 away. Next up, DHing, 1 for 2 with a run, RBI, and a K, Ivan Herrera, who had a solo dinger in the first. Don't get any ideas here. First pitch. Crushes it into left field. Is that fair? Oh, foul. Golly. That would have been a double. Easily. Hard hit ball by Ivan Herrera. Crushed the hell out of that ball. And I guess if it just hits the line, anywhere on the line, it's fair. And luckily, that ball boy right there has head on a swivel. That'd be a fun job, to be a Seattle Mariner ball boy there. Be able to interact with the players, play catch with them, and have a chance to get a ball and be able to make a fan's dream come true, or a kid. 0-1 pitch to Herrera. Almost hits him there. One ball and 1 strike to Ivan Herrera, who was almost acting like he got hit. Or they did hit him. What? I mean, we had another one barely hit him, and the second time he's been hit today. Let me see a replay. Did he actually get him? Oh, it did. It hit him on the foot. Come on, Gabe. Golly. How are you hitting him on the foot? Come on, Gabe. Damn you. Next up is Alec Burleson. We need a slow dribbler right up the middle to J.P. Crawford to throw to Naylor, and then we get out of this inning. We need a double play, baby. First pitch, high and away, 1-0 count. Slider 83 miles an hour, missing by Gabe Spire. Come on, Gabe. We don't want you to be the reason that we lose this fucking game. Come on now. 1-0 pitch. Low and away, 2 balls and no strikes to Gabe Spire. Can't hit the strike zone, and the only thing I fear is that if he finally does get one in the zone, we can't have that, hit for a home run or a big RBI. I know he's being cautious, trying to throw high and away and low and away, but big swing and a miss right down the middle. We got lucky there, just behind that pitch, just by a millisecond. 2 balls, 1 strike to Alec Burleson. Come on, Gabe. Burleson in the box. Pat McAfee, brother, on the mound. Come on, Gabe. 1-2-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Nice job by Spire. There we go. That's the Spire I know. 2 balls and 2 strikes from Spire to Burleson. Come on, baby. 1 more strike. 2-2 pitch. Low and into the dirt. Count now is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Alec Burleson. Top of the 7th inning. We're tied up at 1. And we're just trying to grind out a win. I don't even care if we win only 2-1. Just find a way to win this game and sweep the Cardinals. 3-2 pitch. Did he go? Yeah, baby! He check swinged, and it looked like he did go around. He said, I didn't. But third base says, hey, are they going to challenge? And let's look again to see if he went around. Oh, yeah, he went around, baby. Nice job, Gabe. Nice job. Great call by the third base umpire there. Beautiful. And yes, he did go around. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. It's a shitty way to strike out when you feel like you only kind of, halfway got your swing, but he definitely went around. Next up, 0 for 2, Wilson Contreras. And Gabe gets a little lucky there by that check swing going a little bit too far. I love it, baby. Top of the 7th inning, 1-1 Cardinals and Mariners. Runner at first with 2 outs. Hit by a pitch in the 5th. 255 average, 20 homers, and 78 ribbies for Wilson Contreras in 2025. First pitch, in there for a strike, low and away. Good start here for Gabe on Contreras, 0-1 count. Contreras in the box, and Gabe on the mound. 0-1 pitch, high and away. 1 ball and 1 strike to Wilson Contreras. Come on, Ems. Let's go. Keep this game at 1. 1-1 pitch. Chopped foul behind the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Wilson Contreras. Blue Jay in the building. What's good, brother? One-two pitch, high and away. Contreras does not bite. 2 balls and 2 strikes from Spire to Contreras. It's the top of the 7th, 1-1 Cardinals and Mariners. We had a solo dinger in the first inning by Ivan Herrera. Dominic Canzone with a sac fly for Naylor, and that's where we're sitting. 1 run, 6 hits for the Cardinals. 1 run, 5 hits for the Mariners. 2-2 pitch goes into the dirt, and great stop by Cal. Again, if we had Mitch Garver catching today, we probably lose. So good job by Cal trying to manage these pitchers, starters, and bullpen. Count now is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Wilson Contreras. Come on, Ems. Come on, Gabe. Do it for your brother, Pat. Three-two pitch. Popped up and foul. Count still remains 3 balls and 2 strikes to Wilson Contreras. Let's go, baby. Finish strong. Come on, Gabe. You can do it. 3-2 pitch. That's what I'm talking about, baby. For a guy that hasn't really been very reliable, that was a huge, huge out. And now we keep the score at 1-1, and it's time to stop fucking around and time to get some home runs, RBIs, and to take the lead. And hopefully we end up getting Robles and Leo Rivas to pinch hit for Canzone and or Canzone and Cole, and we can end up getting Victor to come in for Canzone and Leo Rivas to come in for Cole Young, or at least one out of those 2 guys. But let's see where it goes from here. Next up, 0 for 2 with a K. Good vibes only. Eugenio Suarez. Is it time for a solo dinger? I sure as hell hope so. If they decide to keep him in, 0 for 1 with an RBI. Right fielder Dominic Canzone, who is responsible for the sac fly for Naylor to score from third. And batting third, 0 for 2, shortstop J.P. Crawford. Trident's up. Let's go, M's. And Michael McGreevy is still sitting at only 81 pitches, believe it or not. So he'll be in there, and this will be his last inning, but let's make it a bad inning for him. And then hopefully we'll have a meltdown by whoever comes in after, and then we can find a way to win this game 2-1, 3-1, or 4-1. Trident's up. Oh, no, they're making the move. Wow. Swanson coming in. I like that. Down goes McGreevy. Let's see what his final line is. 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 4 Ks, 81 pitches, 51 strikes. That's a little wild that they would pull him, with 81, but maybe that'll help us. We don't have to worry about that bullshit anymore. And then Swanson coming in. Matt Swanson. Gino fouls that one off. Matt Swanson, the rookie. And hopefully we can make him pay here. Oh, 1 pitch, low and away. 1 ball and 1 strike from Swanson to Gino. And it's not Swanson with a W, it's Swanson with a V. V like Victor. Unusual last name. 0-2 pitch, low and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Eugenio Suarez. All right, Matt Swanson on the mound. Gino in the box. Come on, Gino. And Gino with a dribbler towards third. Run! And out at first. 1 away. Next up for the Mariners, 0 for 1 with an RBI. Right fielder Dominic Canzone. First pitch inside, 1-0 count. And again, if we had Robles and Rivas playing today instead of Canzone and Cole Young, I don't think we would be at 1 right now. I think we would be at least at 2 or 3. Robles and Rivas are better offensively and defensively than Dom and Cole at this point in the season. 1-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Dominic Canzone. And Dom is better than Luke Raley, whose timing has been just off all year. But, I mean, when you have a Victor Robles available, fucking play him. If Leo Rivas is on the team, fucking play him, you know? Why are we giving this team a chance to win the game when we need to be able to sweep them? And we only got 17 games left. Let's stop fucking around. 1-2 pitch. High and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. From Swanson to Canzone. You know, this is not a time to be friends with the players. You have to be able to put the best guys out there. And that's definitely not Canzone and Cole Young at this point. I like those guys, but they're not better than Robles and Rivas right now. 2-2 pitch. High and away. Count now is full. Good eye by Dom. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Dominic Canzone. Come on, Dom. We need a Dom bomb. 3-2 pitch. And Dom crushes it into left field. Oh my God, what a catch. Oh, Alec Burleson. I thought that was going to go off the wall for a double, but Burleson with a Julio Rodriguez-esque type of catch from yesterday. Oh my. That saved definitely a single turning into a double. Wowee. Great catch. Full extension too. My goodness. Pretty. Shout out to Alec Burleson. My goodness. I knew he was going to make some big plays because I put him on the thumb, of course. Wowee. Okay, 2 away. Next up is JP Crawford. Come on, baby. Come on, JP. Let's get a single. You're at home run number 9. You're due for home run number 10, but I'm not sure if you're going to get it here. But that would be amazing if you did. And JP pops up, and this should be a routine 1-2-3 for the Cardinals. And Nupar is there, and that is the end of the Mariners. Oh, all right, we're going to the top of the 8th. 1 run, 6 hits for the Cardinals. 1 run, 5 hits for the Mariners. Something's got to give. And again, you can blame Dan Wilson for this, for us being at 1-1, because again, if we would have had, you know, Robles and Rivas playing instead of Canzone and Young, I think that it'd be a little different, but it is what it is. We can't go back in time. All right, let's see who's up next here for the Cardinals in the top of the 8th inning. Next up for the Cardinals, 0 for 2 with a base on ball and a K, third baseman Nolan Gorman. Batting second, having a great day, 3 for 3, shortstop Thomas Sujasi. And batting third, also having a great day, 2 for 3 with a K, catcher Pedro Pajes. Trident's up, let's go M's. And I'm curious to see who they're going to be bringing in here in the 8th inning. And you're not going to have Gabe Spire, so who's it going to be? No off day tomorrow. We play tomorrow. 4-game set. We started off with the Angels. Angels tomorrow, Angels Friday, Angels Saturday, Angels Sunday. So we don't have a day off. So normally we did that, you know, that's normally what does happen. And Caleb Ferguson is coming in. Normally after we play a set, we have a game off. But since we're at home and it's kind of the back stretch, we have no time off. So it's, 7 straight, in a row, 3 versus the Cardinals and 4 straight against the Angels. And then we go on the road to the Royals and the Astros. And then we end the year at home versus the Rockies and the Dodgers. Need this win desperately if we want to get to 90 wins. Let's see if Caleb Ferguson can be like Gabe Spire and not fuck this shit up. First pitch for Caleb Ferguson. That's a good shot. Pitch right down the middle. 0-1 count. Ferguson on the mound. Nolan Gorman in the box. And we picked up Ferg from the Pirates at the deadline when we got Naylor and Gino. Slow dribbler. Get to first. Naylor is there, and that is 1 away. Good defense there by Josh.
Good job, Caleb. Down goes Nolan. Next up, shortstop, Thomas Sujasi. Top of the 8th, 1-1 Cardinals and Mariners. Nobody on. Sujasi in the box. First pitch. Wow, Caleb is wheeling and dealing here. Takes a strike looking right down the middle, 0-1 count. I mean, I'm used to Gabe and Ferg to be throwing all over the place as lefties, and pretty good here so far. 0-1 pitch. High and away. 1 ball and 1 strike to Thomas Sujasi. Come on, baby. Sujasi in the box. Caleb Ferguson on the mound. 1-1 pitch, low and into the knees. 2 balls and 1 strike to Thomas Sujasi. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. Help us get to 200 likes before the stream ends. 100 on the dono train. And 5 to 15 subs. 2-1 pitch is fouled off into third base. No, first base into right field. And that is 2 balls and 2 strikes to Thomas Sujasi. And we've gained 11 subs. See if we can get to 15. 90 to go. Slow dribbler towards third. Throw to first. JP. Wow! What a pickoff by Josh Naylor. Are you fucking kidding me? And hopefully Sujasi is okay there. But the JP throw was a little wild. And Sujasi, batting helmet flies off. And again, normally JP's throws to first are a little bit more clean. But look at this effort by Josh Naylor. Unbelievable. I mean, again, you know, a lot of these plays, Ty France or anyone else that we've ever had at first would have never been able to make that. And Sujasi just trips over himself. And not the prettiest, you know, highlight reel for Sujasi. But again, we find a way to get out number 2 because Josh Naylor is that dude. He is him. My goodness. Next up is Pajez. First pitch in there for a strike. And I like what I'm seeing from the lefties, from Gabe and Caleb here in this matchup. Let's go. Oh, 1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes from Ferg to Pajez. Top of the 8th inning, 1-1 Cardinals and Mariners. Ferguson on the mound, Pajez in the box. 1 strike away to get to the bottom of the 8th where we can take the lead. Come on, Caleb. 0-2 pitch. Slow dribbler towards third. JP Crawford is there. Throw to first. And got him. God, Naylor is good. JP and Naylor, my goodness. And great job there from Caleb Ferguson. And we know, you know, there's been many games where Caleb has just been booty cheeks. Same thing with Gabe Spire as lefties. And they got the job done. But again, without a guy like Josh Naylor playing defense at first, again, this inning continues and we probably lose. Great job by Naylor. Again, I don't think I've seen a player that we've been able to acquire at the deadline that I want more to be a Seattle Mariner for life than Josh Naylor. The guy does it all. Unbelievable. All right, leading off 0 for 2, Cole Young. And if it was me, I would substitute Leo Rivas right fucking now. Batting second, 1 for 3, left fielder Randy Arosarena. And batting third, 1 for 3 with a K. Could we get home run number 54 and a hero? Big dumper, Cal Pauly. Let's go. Again, this would be a perfect opportunity to substitute Cole Young and bring in Leo Rivas. Let's see if Dan Wilson has a brain or not. If I can talk it into existence, I'll send him a text message. I'll throw up the Leo photo and see if it translates. But he's already 0 for 2. You know, let's bring in Leo. He can play defense. He can play offense. He can bunt. He gives you a better chance of getting a big hit, a single, a double, a ground rule double, a home run. Bring in Leo Rivas. Wilson, wake up. That's what we do here.
Let's go, baby. Looks like Robles is coming in for Dominic Canzone. And they still got Cole Young in there. Why? Come on. All right, Cole, you got to do something here. Take a walk or get a single. Don't strike out. You're already 0 for 2. First pitch is high and inside, 1-0 count. Come on, Cole. And it's not like, Cole sucks. He's a decent, rookie. Him and Ben Williamson have had moments, but at this point of the season, you got to be playing your best players, and Leo is better than Cole, offensively and defensively. But let's pray that Cole can get on with maybe a walk or get plunked and not get hurt or get a single. One ball and 2 strikes to Cole Young. Come on, Cole. Takes a ball high and away, a strike looking, and fouls off that pitch for pitch number 3. 1-2 pitch, high and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Cole Young. 7 more likes to 150, 65 to hit the dono goal, and we've already hit 11 subs. Let's see if we can get to 15. Young fouls that one off behind the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Cole Young. Two pitch, and that's strike 3 looking. Wasted individual there in that 9 hole. You would have been much smarter to bring in Leo Rivas. Maybe I should manage the team. 1 away. And after going 0 for 2, what did you really think was going to happen? All right, here we go. Next up, left fielder Randy Arosarena. 1 for 3 on deck. The big dumper, Cal Raleigh. Let's go. We just ended up hitting the 21,700, so now we're at 21,800 is the next goal. We just got to continue to keep grinding. First pitch is low and away, 1-0 count. 1-0 pitch, fouled off. Nice souvenir for that fan there. 1 ball and 1 strike to Randy Arosarena. Come on, Randy. We need a little bit of that Mariner magic. Let's go. 1 swing of the bat can win the game for us. 1-1 pitch almost hits him. 2 balls and 1 strike from Swanson to Randy Arosarena. And Swanson is a rookie, so got to find a way to do something here. Come on, Arosarena. On deck is big dumper Cal Raleigh. 2-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes from Swanson to Randy. Bottom of the 8th inning, 1-1 Cardinals and Mariners in a pitcher's duel. Bullpens have been pretty good for both teams at this point. 2-2 pitch. And that's strike 3 looking. Come on, Randy. And that is 2 away. All right. Last potential hitter in this inning, unless we can get some magic. Let's go, big dumper, Cal Raleigh. Let's win this game. Still low dinger to make it 2-1. Come on, Cal. We've already seen you get a single early in the game, but now it's time to take care of business and get to home run number 54 and tie Mickey Mantle for the most home runs as a switch hitter. Let's go, Cal. Mound visit there by Pajes and Swanson. They're trying to decide where to pitch Cal Raleigh. And hopefully we will be able to get at least 1 or 2 pitches right down the middle. Cal works the count. And if he can work it until like the 4th or 5th pitch, that'll be the pitch that may end up being the pitch that goes yard, unless he swings at the first pitch and goes yard. But, I assume that they're not going to go right down the middle to get ahead of the count with him. Mando with a 5er. Appreciate you. Come on, Cal. Mando with a 5er. Stacks. Racks with a little cactus jack. Bang, bang. First pitch, takes a strike high and inside. 0-1 count. Another 5 on the Dono train. Appreciate you. 60 to go to hit the goal. 0-1 pitch, check swing, fouls it towards third base, and Cal gets himself into a jam. 0-2 count. Come on, Cal. Let him know, Jerry. It has to be not just, all day. All the regulars that are in the room, let them know. 361 in the room. We should hit at least 200 likes before the stream ends. Minimum. That'll be a team effort by the people that are in the room. 0-2 pitch. High and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes from Swanson to Big Dumper. The rookie Matt Swanson on the mound and Big Dumper in the box. Come on, Cal. Come on, Cal. 1-2 pitch. High and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the best catcher in baseball, Big Dumper Cal Raleigh, sitting at 53 home runs. 54 will tie Mickey Mantle for the most home runs for a switch hitter. 2-2 pitch. Cal crushes it into left field, foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Big Dumper Cal Raleigh. If it's tied up at 1-1, it goes into extra innings. And then there'll be a ghost runner at second for both teams. MVP chants start to come alive in the crowd here at T-Mobile in Seattle. 2-2 pitch. High and away. Good eye by Cal Raleigh. Count now is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Cal Raleigh. Come on, Cal. Three-two pitch. And that's a walk. There we go. Good eye by Cal. There we go. All right. Now it's time for one of the best hitters in the second half of the season. One of the best center fielders in the game, Julio Rodriguez. Is it time for a 2-run jack to make it 3-1? Let's go. Come on, Julio. Come on, J-Rod. Single, double, triple, home run. First pitch low and away. 1-0 count. Come on, M's. Trident's up. Let's go. Chance of Julio. Julio. 1-0 pitch, low and away. 2 balls and no strikes to Julio Rodriguez. Come on, baby. Trident's up. Let's get it. Bottom of the 8th. Runner at first. Cal. 2 outs. 1-1 tie. Swanson on the mound. 2-0 pitch right down the middle to Julio Rodriguez. 2 balls and 1 strike with a runner at first. Cal with 2 outs. Swanson on the mound and Julio in the box. Come on, Julio. Crush it. 2-1 pitch. Crushes it towards third. Off the bag. Yes, go, go, go. Go, go, go. And Cal gets the third, and there's been quite a few hits that have been deflected off the bag. Unbelievable. And again, some of them, have led to outs, in this series, but I'm not sure if I've seen so many baseballs get deflected off first or third on the bag itself. And again, we'll take it. We got extremely lucky there. Wow. All right, here we go. Beautiful job by Julio Rodriguez. And you got the perfect player to win the game in Josh Naylor. Runners at second and third with 2 outs. Let's fucking go, Nails. And they're having a pitching change. And Swanson's day is done. Let's win this. Let's go, Josh. 1 for 3 with a run and a K. We got runners at second and third. Cal's at third. Julio at second with 2 outs. We're great with 2 outs. And we're great in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. We've been stuck at 1-1. Time for Josh Naylor to show that we need to, sign him long term. And hopefully the Mariner organization will realize that you're not going to find a better overall offense, defensive first baseman in the league right now who also can steal bags. And again, the defense has been the thing that's really opened my eyes the most, besides him, swiping the bags and not being out once since he's joined the Mariners. Let's go. Let's go, baby. And they're going to bring in Romero. We need a meltdown. JoJo Romero, meltdown. And Naylor's at 19 home runs. If he hits one here, it'll be 20. First pitch low and away. 1-0 count. JoJo Romero on the mound. Naylor in the box. Feels like a meltdown is about to happen. One-0 pitch. Low and away. 2 balls and no strikes to Josh Naylor with runners at second and third and 2 outs. We're tied up at 1. It's time to win. Let's go, Naylor. Let's go, Nails. We love you. 2-0 pitch. 3-0 count. Low and away. Meltdown, baby. Bad decision bringing in Romero, but great for us. 3 balls and no strikes. Let's go. Polo on deck. Come on, Naylor, as the crowd stands up. 3-0 pitch. And gets the call, which was close. Just above the line. 3 balls and 1 strike to Josh Naylor. Come on, Josh. And that is a walk, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Bases loaded for Polo, and I can feel the victory right now. Here we go. Bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th, 1-1. Jorge Polanco in the box. JoJo Romero with the meltdown. Let's go. We don't even need a grand salami to win. We just need an RBI single. Come on, Polo. We'll take a walk. I don't know if JoJo can hit 3 strikes in a row. If Polo just is patient, we might be able to get that runner from third to come home. And Polo with a dribbler. Go home. Go home. Oh, my God. Throw to first and got him. Wow. Oh, my God. Polo, what are you doing? And the Cardinals get out of the inning. Oh, my. Wow. What a throw. And what a catch there at first. And we needed Polo to work the count, and he doesn't. And the Cardinals escape with bases loaded. And we obviously had bases loaded there. They had bases loaded on us early in the game, and both teams were not able to capitalize. Wow. Unbelievable. Man, this game is definitely, you don't really know what's going to happen now. I mean, will it go extra innings? It kind of feels like it might if it continues to be like that. But that was the inning where we were going to win, if we were going to win. So still think that we can win in regulation and in extras, but definitely a missed opportunity there. And a great job by the Cardinals and the defense on that throw to first. If Polo was just a little bit more patient, getting to like the third, the fourth, the fifth pitch, that could have been the difference. All right, let's see who's up next here for the Cardinals in the top of the 9th. And Castillo is coming in for Ferguson. I don't know if that's the right person to be bringing in. Next up, 0 for 2 with a K, second baseman Jose Fermin. Batting second, center fielder in the 9-hole, Nathan Church. And batting third, right fielder Lars Nootbaar. Trident's up. Let's go, M's. Jose Castillo on the mound. I don't know if that's really the guy that we want at this point. And slow dribbler right up the middle. JP, throw to first. Wild throw. Naylor got him. Wow. Unbelievable play by JP Crawford, and even a better catch by Nails at first. Unbelievable. The defense today for both teams has been electric. I mean, there's just no way that this game is 1-1 based on these crazy plays that we've had. It easily could be 4-4 right now. Unbelievable. Great play by JP and a great effort there by Naylor. If that was Ty France or anyone else, they don't make that play. Beautiful. And obviously, we're lacking individuals. Now Pozo coming in to hit for Church. Joel Pozo. Top of the ninth, 1-1, Cardinals and Mariners. Jose Castillo on the mound. Pozo in the box. First pitch is high and away, 1-0 count. 1-0 pitch, low and at the knees. 2 balls and no strikes to Yohel Pozo. Two 2-0 pitch, line drive foul. Two 2-1 pitch, fouled off again, off Castillo. Yohel Pozo in the box. Castillo on the mound. Two pitch. High and away. Count now is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Yohel Pozo. Top of the ninth, 1-1 with nobody on and 1 out. 3-2 pitch and line drive. Get it, Gino. Throw to first and got him. Wow, the defense is electric today. Unbelievable. Nice job, Gino, and a great job by Nails at first. Unbelievable. I don't know if I've seen this many great defensive plays in one game all year for both teams. Unbelievable. Great job. Just based off the defense alone, hopefully we can find a way to win this game 2-1. Unbelievable. Down goes Pozo. And there's so many hard hit balls, to first, second, and third, and amazing throws. Crazy. Next up is Lars Nootbaar. Top of the ninth, nobody on, 2 outs, 1-1, Cardinals, Mariners. We've already won the series, but we're looking for the sweep. 0-1 pitch, low and at the knees, 1 ball and 1 strike to Lars Nootbaar. One pitch from Castillo to Nootbaar on the way. Inside, 2 balls and 1 strike to Lars Nootbaar. I mean, even though it's been a pitcher's duel, man, the defensive plays have been electric today. 2-1 pitch. Slow dribbler right up the middle. Grab it. Get it, JP. No throw. Oh, man. But at least he didn't let that go into the outfield. Nice job by JP Crawford, but just no attempt there. And again, if we would have had Leo Rivas out there also, he could be making plays for the Mariners as well. Because obviously he's better than Cole Young as a defender. Okay, top of the ninth, 1-1 tie with 2 outs, runner at first. And next up is Ivan Herrera, who ended up hitting the solo dinger in the first inning to give him a 1-0 lead. And we got a mound visit with Cal Raleigh. Let's go, baby. First pitch from Jose Castillo to Ivan Herrera in their first strike. 0-1 count. New bar is at first. 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike, baby. I like that. No balls and 2 strikes with a runner at first and 2 outs. Castillo on the mound. Ivan Herrera in the box. Come on, M's. 0-2 pitch. Low and at the knees. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Ivan Herrera. T-Mobile Park debut for Jose Castillo. It is not Luis F. Castillo or the normal Luis Castillo, a starter. 1-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss, and he got him. Let's go. Nice job, baby. We love it. And bringing that fire and energy from the Mets to the Mariners. We love it. Great job. And again, that was, kind of a, what do we have here? Anytime you end up getting a guy that hasn't played and the game is on the line, do you really want Jose Castillo pitching this late? And he did a great job. But again, the defense is really what saved the game at this point. And let's go to the bottom of the 9th to see if we can walk it off and win this game. Great defense. Best defense I've seen as far as a team effort today, all season. All right, let's see if we have the right batters up to win the game. Leading off for the Mariners in the bottom of the 9th. 0 for 3 with a K, with walk-off ability. Good vibes only. Eugenio Suarez. Batting second, filling in for Dominic Canzone. I've been saying this all game, and we finally get him to have an opportunity. Could he be the guy that gets his first home run in 2025 after having an injury in San Francisco and a suspension? Victor Robles, better late than never. And batting third, 0 for 3. Shortstop, won't go 0 for 4. J.P. Crawford. Let's go. Not the greatest 3, but again, Suarez, Robles, Crawford could be enough. And then for whatever reason, if they aren't able to get it done, I still feel that we have a good chance to be able to win in 10, 11, or 12. But obviously winning off on a walk-off would give us the vibes that we need to start off the Angel series at home tomorrow. And that's going to be a 4-game set. So let's walk it off in regulation. What do you say? Let's go. Greetings from Venezuela. Salute. Let's go, baby. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. Help us get to 200 likes, 100 on the dono train. And we're looking for 10 to 20 subs. First pitch to Gino. Low and away, 1-0 count. Come on, Gino. Good vibes only. 1-0 pitch from Romero. Takes a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to Eugenio Suarez. Big swing and a miss on the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Gino. Come on, baby. One-two pitch. Big swing and a miss. And down he goes. 1 away. Come on, Gino. And Jojo Romero says, see ya. Nice job by Jojo there, bringing the electricity against Eugenio Suarez. 1 away. Next up is Victor Robles, who probably should have started this game over Dom, but let's see if we can get a little magic here. First pitch to Victor. High and away. 1-0 count. Come on, Victor. On deck, J.P. Crawford. And then hopefully it will be Leo Rivas, but we'll see. 1-0 pitch. Robles crushes it into right field. Foul. 1 ball and 1 strike to Victor Robles. Come on, baby. Jojo Romero on the mound. Victor Robles in the box. 1-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss by Victor Robles. 1 ball and 2 strikes from Romero to Robles. 23 more to get to 200 with 425 in the room. We should be able to get there, baby. Has to be a team effort. 1-2 pitch, high and away. Good eye by Victor. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Victor Robles. Come on, Victor. And Victor crushes that one foul. Count still remains 2 balls and 2 strikes to Victor Robles. Romero on the mound. Robles in the box. Come on, Victor. 2-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss. And another big punch out by JoJo Romero, bringing the electricity for the Cardinals. 2 away. And if this is Leo Rivas, we'll actually have a chance. But it's JP Crawford first. And hopefully JP can get on base. Come on, JP. Great walk-off ability here for JP Crawford. Come on, JP. First pitch is high and away, 1-0 count. Takes a strike right down the middle. 1 ball and 1 strike from Romero to JP Crawford. Come on, baby. Ice water in your veins. 1-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes to JP Crawford. Come on, baby. Last time you walked off, this is the photo that we had. Ice water in his veins, but JoJo looks solid here. It's going to be very tough for the Mariners to get a guy on base or to win here, based on what we've seen. 1-2 pitch. Low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to JP Crawford. Come on, JP. It kind of feels like this is going to go into extra innings, but if JP can just find a way to get walked or to get a single, maybe that next batter, if it's Leo Rivas, could win it for us. 2-2 pitch. Fouled it off. 94 miles an hour right over the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes from Romero to Crawford. Come on, JP. Two pitch, and JP pops up, and that's going to be it, unless we have an error. And that is it. Out number 3. We're going to extras. Wow, huh? Pitchers duel, defensive gems. I mean, again, I'm used to seeing a gem here and a gem there, but we've literally had like 4 or 5 big defensive plays, by both teams, but primarily the Mariners, throwing from third to first, and Naylor being able to make the play over and over and over again. And this definitely felt early on that it could be maybe a Mariner L, unless the defense played great. And the defense is really what has kept us at a 1-1 tie. And again, hopefully we can find a way to win in extras, but this one could definitely go either way. Let's see who's up next here in the top of the 10th for the St. Louis Cardinals. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. Help us get to 200 likes, 100 on the dono train. And we're looking for 20 new subs. Let's go. Leading off for the Cardinals, 0 for 4 with 3 Ks, left fielder Alec Burleson. Batting second, 0 for 3 with a K, first baseman Wilson Contreras. And batting third, 0 for 3 with a base on ball and a K, third baseman Nolan Gorman. And Jackson is coming in for Castillo. We're running out of guys in the pen. And Luke Jackson is coming in. Seven more subs. Gain 18 today. 83 to go to hit the next goal. 18 subs gain. Let's see if we can get to 30 before the game ends. First pitch from Luke Jackson to Alec Burleson, fouls that one off, 0-1 count. I'm very shocked that Castillo did as well as he did in his first appearance, but we are running out of guys in the pen here. Obviously, when you have Castillo making his first opportunity in the 9th with the game on the line, and now we have Luke Jackson coming in here in the 10th. Pitch is high and away. 1 ball and 1 strike from Luke Jackson to Alec Burleson. 1-1 pitch, low and away. 2 balls and 1 strike to Alec Burleson. Two-one pitch from Jackson, low and away. And I would hate for the bullpen to kind of blow it here at the end, but again, running out of individuals, and we got a 4-game set against the Angels at home starting tomorrow. So 3 balls and 1 strike to Alec Burleson here in the top of the 10th. 3-1 pitch. Gets a strike call that should have been ball 4, but we get the call there, if we're being honest and real. Count now is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Alec Burleson. 3-2 pitch, crushes it into right field. Jumping catch by Victor Robles, and throw back into play and keeps the runner stranded at second. Great job by Victor. I see you. 1 away. Next up, first baseman Wilson Contreras. So many good defensive plays today. Unbelievable. This series has had some gems. Absolutely. Best defense the Mariners have played in a series all year. And that's a good thing to see, when we're trying to make a playoff push. And the Cardinals are doing everything in their power to not get swept. And we can feel it. Luke Jackson on the mound. Wilson Contreras in the box. 0 for 3 today with a K. First pitch from Jackson to Contreras. Crushes it towards right field and fading foul. A 1 count. Contreras in the box. Luke Jackson on the mound. How many more likes until we get to 200? We should be there by now, if not higher. 0-1 pitch. Takes a strike looking. High and away. That one was on the line and probably should have been called ball. Contreras does have an argument. No balls and 2 strikes to Wilson Contreras. John says he sees 186. That means we only need 14. At a 408, we should be able to do that. Should be able to hit 200 to 250 before the game is up. (0-2) pitch. Crushed foul behind the plate. No balls and 2 strikes to Wilson Contreras. Top of the 10th. Ghost runner at second. 1 out. 0-2 pitch from Luke Jackson to Wilson Contreras. Popped up into center field. Julio is there and caught. And Herrera lost track of what was going on, and we get a double play. Let's go. We're going to win now. How do you end up forgetting how many outs are in the matchup? Unbelievable. He just takes off. And Julio ends up catching the ball and throws it into second for the double play. Wow. I mean, I've seen some meltdowns by Randy Arozarena and a few others, but that was the biggest meltdown that we've seen all year. Ivan Herrera not knowing what's going on, and why are you playing it like a hit and run when Julio had the catch in center field, but we'll take it. Wow. Big error and mistake, mental meltdown there by the runner on the base paths. And the Mariners have had their fair share this year as well, but now we have to find a way to win, and let's see who's up. Leading off for the Mariners, 0 for 3 with a K, Cole Young. Make the fucking substitution and bring in Leo Rivas, please. Batting second would be Randy Arosarena. And then batting third, we get one more opportunity for home run number 54 and big dumper, Cal Raleigh. Substitute Leo Rivas in the game. I mean, it could be the difference between us winning and losing here. And O'Brien is coming in to fill in for Romero. Hello, Leo Rivas. And Riley O'Brien coming in. All right, Riley O'Brien coming in. And Cole Young in the box. Mound visit here. All right, come on, baby. Cole Young in the box. Riley O'Brien. Seattle ties for him. Went to Everett Community College. Come on, baby. We have had Cole Young, with a couple walk-off wins for us this year, but obviously 0-3 with a K. He shows bunt, and that one goes foul. Come on, Ems. Let's find a way. You got to make sure we take advantage of that meltdown by Herrera on the base paths where we get that double play, which should have never happened. And we have to find a way to capitalize here at the bottom of the 10th with a 1-1 tie. 0-1 pitch, showing bunt again. And popped up in the air, and that was a wasted at-bat. And that is one away. Why not have Leo Rivas, better bunter as well? Dan Wilson, make it make sense, my guy. Jesus Christ. I mean, when a guy's 0-3, you can throw in a guy that can actually win the game for you. Understand your personnel, my guy. Next up is Randy Arosarena. On deck is Cal Raleigh. Yeah, you're lucky, John, that we have a dumb manager. I mean, he is in his rookie season. It's his first time managing, and it shows. First pitch to Randy, low and away, 1-0 count. John is actually a Cardinal fan, like a legit one. He's been a part of the channel for quite some time. So 1-0 pitch. Randy crushes it foul. One ball and one strike to Randy Arosarena. Sean in the building. What's good? Come on, Randy. 1-1 pitch. Randy crushes it into right field. Go, go, go. Go, baby, go. Stay. All right, now we got runners at first and third. Here we go. Time to win the game, baby. And Randy almost got thrown out at first, sleeping. Be aware, Randy. You can celebrate, but you have to be aware. Here we go. And a perfect player to maybe get the job done. Big dumper, Cal Raleigh. I mean, we don't expect home run number 54 right here, do we? But any type of hit will do. We just need an RBI single to win, but we'll take a 3-run blast for the big dumper, Cal Raleigh. Let's go, Cal. Mound visit. Crawford at third. Randy at first. with 1 out. No double plays. Cal, let's win the game. Sack fly can win the game. Let's go, baby. What a game. We got 493 in the building. Bottom of the 10th, 1-1 Cardinals and Mariners. Quick recap. Herrera homered at left center in the first inning, 1-0 Cardinals. Then Canzone had a sac fly. Naylor scored from third, 1-1. 1 run, 7 hits apiece, no errors. And Herrera had a meltdown on a base paths when Julio caught out number 2, throw it for out number 3 at second. And, again, if we can't win, based off a meltdown, I mean, we'll have to see how this goes. But with runners at first and third with 1 out, with Cal Raleigh in the box, this is a good opportunity for us to sweep the Cardinals, and then we have to sweep the Angels. And again, we are one of the best teams in baseball at home. And just a quick reminder for anyone that doesn't know, we're 18-6 at home in the second half of the season, number 1 in MLB, and they automatically walk Cal, bases loaded for Julio Rodriguez. We're 27-10 at home since June 13th. First in MLB, 18-6 at home in the second half. First in MLB, 43-27 at home, third best in the American League. We can do it at home. Next up, Julio Rodriguez. First pitch to Julio, in there for a strike with bases loaded and 1 out. Let's go, J-Rod. Trident's up. Let's win the fucking game. Let's go, Julio. O'Brien on the mound. Julio in the box. 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes to Julio Rodriguez. Come on, J-Rod. Patience. Let's go, baby. Come on, J-Rod. Bottom of the 10th. Bases loaded with 1 out. 1-1 Cardinal Mariner tie. O'Brien on the mound with Seattle ties. Julio Rodriguez in the box with an 0-2 count. Come on, J-Rod. Big swing and a miss, and got him. And that almost looked like an at-bat from the first part of the season. Come on, J-Rod. All right, well, we get a guy that we feel a little bit more confident of anyways in the box. The guy that we should re-sign for the rest of his career, Josh Naylor. Let's go, Nails. You can win the game for us. I know you can. Let's go, Josh. Riley O'Brien on the mound and Naylor in the box. First pitch low and at the knees, 1-0 count. Come on, Josh. Three days in a row. You better believe he can do it. And this is the hardest ballpark to hit at. But not a problem for Nails, a.k.a. Josh Naylor. Let's go, baby. Let's be the hero. Bottom of the 10th, bases loaded, 2 outs, 1-1 tie. Riley O'Brien on the mound, Naylor in the box. 1-0 pitch, Naylor crushes it into left field, fading foul. 1 ball and 1 strike to Josh Naylor. Let's go, Naylor. Bring that electricity, baby. We believe in you. Let's go. Riley O'Brien on the mound, Naylor in the box. One pitch. Big swing and a miss. That was a golf swing there. Happy Gilmore style. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Josh Naylor. Come on, guys. Come on, Josh. And he calls time. Oh, golly. Probably the most defensive gems that we've seen in a game all year. Lots of plays from third to first, and let's see if Naylor can be the hero here. We don't even need a grand salami. I mean, that would be the most dramatic fashion win, to win 5-1, but we just need an RBI single. Come on, Josh. 1-2 pitch. Low and at the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes with bases loaded and 2 outs. 1-1 Cardinal Mariner tie here in the bottom of the 10th. Come on, Naylor. Let's go, Nails. You can do it. I believe. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 2-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss, and down he goes. And the Cardinals get out of the jam. Wow. Unbelievable. Nice job by Riley O'Brien with that electricity at the end. And again, who wants to win this game? Golly. Pitchers duel, some of the best defense I've seen all year from both teams. And again, we've already won the series, the first 2 games, but we're trying to win the sweep. And the Cardinals are giving us everything that they have and some to prevent the sweep. End of the 10th inning, we're still knotted up at 1. Unbelievable. Next up, 0 for 3 with a base on ball and a K, third baseman Nolan Gorman. Batting second, 3 for 4, 6-hole hitter, shortstop Thomas Sujasi. And batting third, 2 for 4 with a K, catcher Pedro Pajes. We're running out of guys to throw out there. We went Gilbert, Vargas, Spire, Ferguson, Castillo, and Jackson. And they've only gone through 4 guys. McGreevy, Swanson, Romero, and O'Brien. Oh, man, what a game, what a game, what a game. Missed opportunities by both teams here late in extras. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. About 500 in the room. Let's get to 200 likes, 100 on the dono train. And let's see if we can get 20 to 30 subs. Unbelievable game, man. And we only got 17 games left. You know, again, we need to try to sweep the Cardinals, try to sweep the Angels, which is not going to be easy to do either thing. And then obviously, if that happens, you know, then we need to go 13-4 after that. And, or, you know, in that time period, 13-4. And obviously that would get us to 90 wins, but, you know, easier said than done. But if we can win this game and win the 4 games against the Angels, we would just have to go 8-4 the rest of the way to hit 90. But it's not going to be easy. Luke Jackson still out there. First pitch takes a strike, looking right down the middle to Nolan Gorman, 0-1 count. Top of the 11th, we're tied up at 1. 0-1 pitch, high and away. 1 ball and 1 strike to Nolan Gorman. One pitch, high and away. 2 balls and 1 strike to Nolan Gorman. Come on, baby. Two-one pitch. Crushes it into right field, but foul. Thank God. Flying Monk with a 5-er. Hey, I've been waiting for you to come through to ask for it. Two pitch. Foul behind the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Nolan Gorman. $5 holla. Appreciate you. Stacks, racks with a little Cactus Jack. Bang, bang. Another 5-er to add to the dono train. And there he is. We need the good luck, baby. Let's go, Maurice. 2-2 pitch. Popped up and foul. Let's go, Mariner Moose. We need that luck. It's rally time. 55 more to hit the goal. Shout out to all the people that liked, sub, donated, commented, shared, and subbed to the channel today. 2-2 pitch. Crushes it towards first base. Naylor is there. Toe tap on the bag. And runner advances to third. And that is 1 away. Next up for the Cardinals, shortstop in the 6-hole, Thomas Sujasi. 15 more to get to 225. Let's get there with 464, and we've already peaked over 500. Let's see what we can get. Let's see if we can get to that 225, 250 range. And Sujasi having a fantastic game for the Cardinals, 3 for 4 day today. First pitch from Luke Jackson, high and inside, 1-0 count. Top of the 11th, we're knotted up at 1. The low dinger by Herrera in the first. Sack fly by Dominic Canzone to score Naylor from third. And that's it. 1 run, 7 hits apiece with no errors. And some really great defense in this game by both teams. 1-0 pitch, high and away. 2 balls and no strikes to Thomas Sujasi. Come on, Luke. 2-0 pitch. Right down the middle for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike to Thomas Sujasi. We need a rally. 2-1 pitch. Low and away. Count now is 3 balls and 1 strike from Luke Jackson to Thomas Sujasi. And obviously the Mariners are running out of guys. They had to throw in, players that we normally don't see at this, late in the matchup. But with Castillo and now Luke Jackson, 3-1 pitch, slow dribbler, fuck, and that's going to score a run. Damn it! Right past JP, and now it's 2-1 Cardinals. Big play there. And again, Sujasi having a great game. Next up, catcher Pedro Paez. And hopefully we can keep it to 2-1 to give us a chance. If it gets to 3-1, it's probably over. But 2-1, we still have a chance. And technically, we would still have a chance if it's 3-1, but especially with the ghost runner at second. First pitch to Paez. In there for a strike, 0-1 count. Oh, baby, baby, baby. We need a double play. Slow dribbler by Pedro right up the middle to JP. A throw to Naylor, and we get out of the inning down by a run. Sports gods, please make it happen. And JP's already made like 5, 6, 7 great plays today, so can't make them all. 0-1 pitch from Luke Jackson, Paez. High and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Pedro Paez. One pitch, big swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes from Jackson to Paez. Top of the 11th, 2-1 Cardinals. Luke Jackson on the mound, Pedro Paez in the box. 1-2 pitch, throw to first, and safe. We need a double play desperately. Come on, baby. Every game matters, only 17 left. 1-2 pitch, runner goes, and ball gets behind him. And safe at second. Obviously, having Castillo and Jackson here late is not ideal for the Mariners. Normally, these guys are not playing for us, but we're running out of guys. 2-2 pitch. And crushes it into foul. Wow. Tried to pull that baseball into left field, and it almost worked. Thank God that went foul. If that one stayed fair, it would have been game over. Top of the 11th, runner at second with 1 out. 2 balls and 2 strikes from Luke Jackson to Pedro Paez. Two pitch, and Paez, big swing and a miss. Down he goes, and that is 2 away. Nice job by Luke Jackson. Next up is second baseman Jose Fermin. All right, we need 1 more out to get out of this. Top of the 11th, 2-1 Cardinals. Runners at second and 2 outs. Fermin in the box. Luke Jackson on the mound. Got to battle. Got to scrap. Got to fight. Let's go. First pitch, high and away to Fanatics. 1-0 count. Top of the 11th, 2-1 Cardinal lead. Runner at second with 2 outs. Luke Jackson on the mound. Fanatics in the box. One 0 pitch. Gets the corner and gets the call. 1 ball and 1 strike to Jose Fanatics. They had Cole Young instead of Leo Rivas, and that's the reason why we're at 1-1 or 2-1 now. And they ended up having Dom play for Victor Robles, and that was a problem. Hit at third. Throw it first. Wow, what a throw by Gino Donaire. Got him. Another crazy play. I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen this many defensive gems in one game. I mean, we're talking about long throws from third or second to first with a difficulty level of a 10 out of 10 multiple times. I mean, if we're really being honest, the Mariners probably should have lost this game many, many innings ago. You know, but again, the defense has just been immaculate and so many big plays. And Naylor, if we didn't have a great first baseman defensively to be able to maneuver his body and stretch his legs out, we would have already lost this game many minutes ago. Wow. All right, now we have to pray that we can end up getting a walk-off here. And let's see if we have the right individuals to do it. Leading on for the Mariners in the bottom of the 11th. It's do or die time. 1 for 4, Jorge Polanco. Batting second, 0 for 4 with 2 Ks. Good vibes only. Got to change that. He's been making great gem plays at third, Eugenio Suarez. And batting third, filling in for Dominic Canzone, finally, Victor Robles. And we got to get the Victor Robles photo up. But again, I do believe if Victor Robles and Leo Rivas would have started this game, we probably would have won. You know, in regulation, you know, starting Dom and Cole Young was dumb, and they finally got a chance to get Victor Robles to pinch hit late, but we haven't seen Leo Rivas all game. And, you know, Dan Wilson needs to understand that, you know, you can't make friends with everyone on the team. You have to play the best players. And honestly, as much as I love Cole Young, he shouldn't be playing the rest of the year. It should be a Leo Rivas every single day. I don't give a fuck if it's a right-handed pitcher or a left-handed pitcher. He's a better defender and a better hitter than Cole Young at this point. But, you know, it is what it is. That's Dan Wilson's decision. And obviously this is his first year managing, and it shows. But a great throw there by Gino Donaire. We're out number 3, and let's see if we can get a walk-off win. Oh, fucking A. Let's go. First pitch from O'Brien to Polo. Crushes it. And fading foul. 0-1 count. Come on, Polo. One swing, the game will be over. Reflect in the building. What's good? 0-1 pitch. And Polo crushes it. Go, go, go. Go, baby. Go, go, go. Naylor is going to score. And we just tied it up 2-2. We're winning this game. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Fuck yeah. Way to be, Jorge Polanco. Coming up in the clutch. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Naylor comes home, and now we're tied up at 2 with no outs. We're winning. Big double by Polo. Let's go. Now Leo Rivas is coming in. Thank God Dan finally got my text message. Christ. Or no, he's going to actually run. He's running for Polo. I thought maybe he was going to come in and pinch hit. All right, he's going to run for Polo. So now we got Rivas at second. That's smart. Next up is Eugenio Suarez. Good vibes only. Let's go, Gino. First pitch inside, almost hits him. 1-0 count. Bottom of the 11th, 2-2 tie. Riley O'Brien with Seattle ties on the mound. Eugenio Suarez in the box. Let's go, baby. Let's get it. Time is called. What a fucking game. 1-0 pitch to Gino. High and away. 2 balls and no strikes to Eugenio Suarez. Let's go. Meltdown by Riley O'Brien incoming. Let's go. 2-2 tie. Runner at second. Bottom of the 11th. No outs. Everyone in the ballpark standing in Seattle at T-Mobile Park. 2-0 pitch. Oh, shouldn't have swung at that. Big swing and a miss. If he wouldn't have, it would have been 3-0 count. Come on, Gino. It's always a strikeout or a home run with him. Not a whole lot in between. Patience, Gino, patience. Reflect with a 3-er. 2-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Eugenio Suarez. Come on, baby. Come on, Gino. We know you can do it defensively. Find a way to get a base hit. 2-2 pitch. High and away. Count now is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Eugenio Suarez. Come on, baby. Good vibes only. Let's get it. Come on, Gino. 3-2 pitch. And that's a walk. Wow, that was close. And now we got runners at first and second with no outs. 2-2 tie. Reflect with a 3-er. Randall with a 5-er. Mound visit now. $3 on the Dono train. $5 on the Dono train. Appreciate you guys very much. 47 to go on the Dono train. Let's go. And Luke Raley is pinch hitting. I don't know if I like that. You know, Luke's timing has been off. Why would we have Luke Raley hit in this situation? I mean, are we just trying to move the runners over and we're going to have him bunt? Captain with a 5-er. Oh, bottom of the 11th, 2-2 tie. Runners at first and second with no outs. First pitch inside to Luke Raley, 1-0 count. Come on, Luke. 1-0 pitch, shows bunt, and drops it down. And throw to third, safe. Bases loaded, no outs, baby. Let's go. Beautiful bunt there by Luke Raley. Bases loaded with no outs. Let's go. And it's just a moment or two away from a 3-2 victory. Nice job, Luke. And Luke hasn't been good with his timing, this year in 2025. And again, this is a game where we need to sweep the Angels after this as well. Next up is JP Crawford. Let's go, JP. Come on, baby. Give me that swagger. Give me that energy. Let's go, JP. Base hit wins the game. 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss by JP. No balls and 2 strikes to JP Crawford. It would be really exciting if JP bunted and we ended up scoring from third and sliding in for the victory, but that would be too risky, you would think. 0-2 pitch. JP hit to first. Throw home. Fourth out. And at first is safe. And we still got bases loaded with one out. Damn it, JP. What a fucking game. AR with a $5. Thank you so much, man. 21-7. We just hit it today. We needed one sub coming into the stream, and I haven't even checked to see where we're at now. I imagine quite a few much more. We were 18 the last time I checked. And how many have we gained now? We've gained 23. So 78 to go to hit the goal. 23 subs in this stream alone. 567 in the room. And we got bases loaded with one out. Come on now. Find a way. Cole Young. Would be much better if it was, Leo Rivas, hitting in this situation, but obviously we have him pinch running for Jorge Polanco. Fuck. 2-2, bases loaded, one out. Cole Young has won us a couple games this year. He has another opportunity to do it again. 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Come on, Mariners. Do you want it or not? No balls and 2 strikes. To Cole Young. Come on now. Do you want this or not? Let's go, Mariner Moose. Come on, Cole. Find a way. Dig deep. You just need a single. 0-2 pitch. Fouls it behind the plate. No balls and 2 strikes to Cole Young. Come on, Cole. Come on, Cole. Bases loaded and one out. 0-2 pitch. And Young crushes it. Fading foul. No balls and 2 strikes. Bases loaded and one out. Riley O'Brien with Seattle ties on the mound for the Cardinals. Cole Young in the box. Come on, Cole. Bring me that electricity, baby. We're looking for the sweep. 0-2 pitch. Slow dribbler up the middle. Force out at home. Double play. And they got it. You got to be fucking kidding me. Man, if we can't win with bases loaded in that type of situation, I don't know if we're going to win this game. 2 runs, 8 hits apiece. The hell are we doing? And that's why you need better players. Again, we should have had Victor Robles and Leo Rivas start this game. And not being able to have Leo Rivas hit in that situation cost us. Brutal. Fuck, man. You kidding me? Wasted opportunity. And the game continues. I mean, we've had bases loaded, stranded multiple times today, it feels like 3-4 times. We held them to bases loaded early in the game with Logan Gilbert, but I mean, it feels like we've had bases loaded 3 times and we're 0 for 3. But again, not starting Leo Rivas and Victor Robles in this game, and starting Dominic Canzone and Cole Young is, it's just not smart. And now they're going to bring in Emerson Hancock, and Victor Scott II is pitch hitting. And we know Emerson hasn't been very good in the pen since we've tried him out there. We'll see what we get here today. Top of the 12th, 2-2 tie. Emerson Hancock coming in. Victor Scott, the second pitch hitting. Oh, my God. First pitch from Hancock to Cal Raleigh. Into the dirt, 1-0 count. Hancock on the mound. Victor Scott, the second pitch hitting in the box. Top of the 12th, 2-2 tie, Cardinals and Mariners. Bunt attempt by Scott goes foul. And it happens, just because you have bases loaded with no outs or one out. I mean, it's happened to us, quite a few times this year. But that was the worst time all year for that to happen. That's why you need better players playing and, not Dominic Canzone and Cole Young. You have Victor Robles and Leo Rivas, fucking play them. That's why Dan Wilson is not the brightest guy, as a manager. First year, doesn't know what he's doing. You have to utilize your best players. You can't be friends with everyone. 2-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss to Victor Scott the second. 2 balls and 2 strikes from Hancock to Scott. Oh. Top of the 12th, 2-2, Cardinals and Mariners. Hancock on the mound, Scott in the box. 2-2 pitch, almost hits him. Now 3 balls and 2 strikes to Victor Scott the second. Come on, Emerson. 3-2 pitch, fouled off. Count still now is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, runner at second, and no outs. 2-2 tie between the Cardinals and the Mariners here in the top of the 12th inning. Three-two pitch, and broken bat, and short hopper, throw to first, and 1 away. Nice throw by J.P. Crawford, and a lot of great defensive gems from J.P. today. 1 away. Next up, right fielder Lars Nootbaar. And hopefully we get a double play here to get out of the inning. We haven't had too many games go this deep in 2025. First pitch. And Hancock looks terrible out there. What kind of throwing motion is that? What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Arch Manning versus fucking Ohio State? Christ. Terrible. Come on, Emerson. There we go. That's a better one. Popped up. And should be a routine there play for JP. 2 away. Down goes Lars Nootbaar. Next up, DHing Ivan Herrera. Oh, I should be tired. I work every day, 7 days a week, sometimes doing more than one game, in a day. And I got to do play-by-play and color and manage the chat and throw up the photos. I got to produce the show on the fly. Yeah, fucking tired. I know the players are tired too. I got to eat dinner and take my pup for a victory walk. And Herrera with a slow dribbler. Get it, tag him. And there we go. And that is out number 3. Nice job by Emerson Hancock. And now we fucking win the game. Here we go. Going to the bottom of the 12th, and let's end it. Let's go. And we got the right 3 individuals to win this game. Leading off for the Mariners in the bottom of the 12th inning, 2 for 5 with a K, Randy Arozarena. Batting second, 1 for 3 with 2 walks and a K. Could we get home run number 54 to pass or to tie Mickey Mantle? Most home runs by a switch hitter, big dumper, Cal Raleigh. He's at 53. Can we get to 54? And batting third, 2 for 5 with a K, center fielder Julio Rodriguez. Randy, Cal, Julio. Come on now, let's go. Oh, I need to go get a water. Fuck. Tired as hell.
right, baby. Time to win this game. Let's go. 2-2 tie. We need to sweep the Cardinals. I need to eat some dinner. I need to spend some time with my pup. But I need a fucking Mariner victory here in the bottom of the 12th. Randy, Cal, Julio. Let's go. First pitch to Randy. Takes a strike looking from Fernandez. 0-1 count. Fouls that one off. No balls and 2 strikes to Randy Arosarena. Randy, and a line drive for out number 1. Next up, big dumper at Cal Raleigh. Let's go, Cal. It's time for home run number 54 and a walk-off win. 4-2 M's. Let's go. And they're going to automatically walk Cal. You sons of bitches. Intentionally walked. You son of a bitch. All right, next up is Julio Rodriguez. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Come on, Julio. Bottom of the 12th, runners at first and second with 1 out, 2-2 tie. Fernandez to Rodriguez, big swing and a miss, 0-1 count. Oh, bottom of the 12th, 2-2 tie. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Fernandez on the mound, Julio Rodriguez in the box. 0-1 pitch. Julio takes the ball outside, low and away with that slider. 1 ball and 1 strike to Julio Rodriguez. Come on, J-Rod. Let's go, Julio. 1-1 pitch. Julio crushes it, and it's fading foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Julio Rodriguez. Come on, J-Rod. You got this. Come on, Julio. 1-2 pitch. Slow dribbler. And foul. Just barely. Bottom of the 12th, 2-2 Cardinals and Mariners. Runners at first and second and 1 out. Fernandez on the mound. Julio Rodriguez in the box. One ball and 2 strikes to Julio Rodriguez, who's 2 for 5 with 2 Ks. Fernandez on the mound. Julio in the box. Let's go, J-Rod. 609 in the building. What's good? Come on, Julio. 1:15 on the East Coast. 10:05 here in Oregon. 1-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Godly. Fuck, Julio. And down he goes, and that is 2 away. All right. Well, this guy can end up being a hero. Come on, baby. First baseman, Josh Naylor. Come on, Nails. We need you, bud. First pitch in there, outside, 1-0 count. Let's go, Josh. Naylor in the box. Fernandez on the mound. Bottom of the 12th, runners at first and second with 2 outs. 1-0 pitch, low and at the knees into the dirt. Good eye by Josh Naylor. 2 balls and no strikes with runners at first and second and 2 outs. Come on, Josh. Let's go, Nails. 2-0 pitch.
Low and at the knees and into the dirt again. 3 balls and no strikes to Josh Naylor. Come on, baby. .30 pitch. Takes a strike low and in the zone. 3 balls and 1 strike with runners at first and second and 2 outs. Who wants to win this? Mariners or Cardinals? Somebody wants it. Come on, Josh. We want the sweep. 3-1 pitch. Naylor. And he pops it up a mile. Should be a routine play in center field. And it is, and that is out number 3. God, when is this game going to end? Oh. And now we're going to the 13th inning. Let's see who's up next for the Cardinals. Leading off for the Cardinals, 0 for 5 with 3 Ks, left fielder Alec Burleson. Batting second, 0 for 4 with a run and a K, first baseman Wilson Contreras. And batting third, 0 for 4 with a base on ball and a K, third baseman Nolan Gordon. I mean, I don't even know who we're going to throw out there in the pen. I mean, we went Gilbert, Vargas, Spire, Ferguson, Castillo, Jackson, and Hancock. I mean, who do we even have left? And we're going to the 13th inning, not the 14th. Come on, Mariner Moose. Are you going to help us win or not? Man, fucking A, what a game. One of the longest games that we've had in 2025. There's no doubt about that. 10-18 here on the West Coast. 12-18 in the Midwest. 1-18 on the East Coast. And then we have no day off tomorrow because we start a series against the Angels at home, and it's a 4 set. So it's going to be definitely a late one. Yeah, imagine if we didn't have ghost runners at second. Hell, this game would probably go like fucking 18 innings or something. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for both teams. And missed opportunities by both the Cardinals and Mariners in regulation and obviously in extras. And at some point, something's got to happen. I mean, this is kind of reminding me of streams before they ended up having, a lot of the rule changes and whatnot. I mean, we're almost approaching 4 hours. Oh, top of the 13th, 2-2, Cardinals and Mariners. Emerson Hancock still out there. Starter to pen pitcher now, and Alec Burleson in the box. First pitch to Burleson in there. 1-0 count. .0 pitch, slow dribbler, and towards the first base line, foul. 1 ball and 1 strike from Hancock to Burleson. .1 pitch, chop foul towards that third base line. 1 ball and 2 strikes from Emerson Hancock to Alec Burleson, who is 0 for 5 with 3 Ks today. Had a 2-run jack in game number 1, but we scored 4 runs in the 6th to win that game. And kind of a slow day here for Alec, and we'll see what happens here. 1-2 pitch. And that one is fouled off. Changeup, 4-seam fastball, and 4-seam fastball for Emerson Hancock. 1 ball and 2 strikes with a runner at second and no outs. Top of the 13th, 2-2 tie, Cardinals and Mariners. Who wants this game? One-two pitch. and crushes it into left field. Randy is there, and that is one away. Next up, first baseman Wilson Contreras. Emerson Hancock on the mound, Contreras in the box. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. Help us get to 300 likes before the stream ends. 100 on the dono train. And we're looking to gain 20 to 50 subs. Let's go. Now with a mound visit. Come on, Mariner Moose. Something's got to give. Hancock on the mound. Contreras in the box. $11 likes to 250. Let's get there. I mean, we got 548 in the room. We should be able to hit 300. First pitch to Contreras. Slow dribbler right to Emerson. Throw to first. And way to keep that runner honest at second. Great job by M. And that is 2 away. Next up in the 5-hole, third baseman Nolan Gorman. Hancock on the mound, Gorman in the box. Top of the 13th inning, 2-2 Cardinals and Mariners, and this is probably the, one of the longest games that we've had in the last 2 years. First pitch to Gorman, big swing and a miss, 0-1 count. 0 for 4 with a base on ball and a K for Nolan Gorman. Let's go Emerson. Oh, 1 pitch. And Gorman pops up. Center fielder Julio Rodriguez is there. And that is out number 3. All right, here we go. Time to win the game, Mariners. Let's go. We want to win this game in the bottom of the 13th inning. Good pitching there by Emerson Hancock. Probably the first time that he's actually done a good job since he's moved from a starter to a pen role. Let's see who's up here for the Mariners to see if we actually have a legitimate chance. And I believe we will. Leading off for the Mariners, Leo Rivas. And I believe batting second will be Eugenio Suarez. And I believe batting third would be Luke Rayleigh, but I could be mistaken, but we'll find out here in a moment. I'm pretty sure that's going to be what they're doing. And hopefully we just get Leo Rivas just to walk it off. He's good enough to get a double, ground rule double, home run. I mean, even though he's kind of small, like J.P. Crawford, he definitely got a little bit more power in his bat. And honestly, if we would have started him over Cole Young, we were probably not sitting here with a 2-2 tie in the 13th. That was a mistake by Dan Wilson. So let's see if we can get Leo Rivas to be the hero. And Naylor is the base runner at second. Rivas pinch hitting for Jorge Polanco. Come on, Leo. First pitch of Leo. It's going deep back into right field. Game over. Woo! Let's go. Big home run by Leo Rivas. And this game is over. 4-2 Mariners. Woo! Let's go. I'm telling y'all, Leo Rivas is the truth. He is him. Wow. Let's go. And that's how you win a game, folks. Let's get it, baby. Hell yeah. Unbelievable. And again, if we would have started him, we would have won this game a hell of a lot earlier. And that should be a memo to Dan Wilson that this player needs to fucking play every day over Cole Young. Unbelievable. Wow. Final score in 13. Mariners 4, Cardinals 2. And when the Mariners win, what do? We fucking dance. Mariners win. Mariners win. Mariners win. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Unbelievable, baby. Let's go. Wow. And again, you know, you just have to wait your turn. Dro with a 5er on the dono train. Appreciate you. Reflect with a 3er on the dono train. And I don't know how many more we had before that, if we had any. Wow. This is one of the best victories that we've had in 2025. I mean, it could have definitely went either way. And that was incredible. Leo Ribas. And again, you know, we know baseball here. We're not dumb, you know. And again, if we would have started him, you know, we may have been able to avoid this, you know, dramatic finish. But again, better late than never. And if that's not, you know, proving to you and anyone else that Leo deserves to play every day over Cole Young, I don't know what does. Huge win. I'm on it, baby. I'm on it. Yeah, thanks for hanging. You know, we had 600 deep. You know, 10:30 to 12:30 to 1:30, and wow, what a fucking game, huh? And they got Leo getting interviewed now. And again, I'm gonna have a victory walk with the pup, and I got to eat a late dinner here. But this is gonna be a game that I'm gonna remember for the rest of my life. Final score: Mariners 4, Cardinals 2 and 13. Get the brooms out like Harry Potter. We just swept them, and that's exactly what we need to do against the Angels starting tomorrow in a 4-game set. And hopefully we can go 13-4. And if we're able to do that, we're going to hit 90 wins. And great to be able to see Leo Ribas, you know, finally get the credit that he deserves. And he and Reflect have been talking about how good this guy's been in AAA all year. Should have been playing over Dylan Moore for the last 3 or 4 months. And finally, you know, hopefully Dan Wilson is like, oh, yeah, maybe I should be playing Leo over Cole Young. And again, Leo is too good to not play every day. Same thing with Victor Robles. Trident's up. Let's go, M's. Hell yeah. Well, I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys very much. Everyone fucking go to sleep if you can. I'm not going to be able to for a while. Final score, Mariners 4, Cardinals 2. And this one feels really, really good. And you're looking at one of the most underrated players in baseball, Leo Ribas. Unfucking believable. Love you guys, and I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you to all the people that have donated, commented, shared, and subbed to the channel. Simo with a 10er. Randall with a 5er. Randall with a 20. Mando with a 5er. Flying Monk with a 5er. Reflect with a 3er. Randall with a 5er. Captain with a 5er. AR with a 5er. Dro with a 5er. And Reflect with a 3er. Appreciate you guys very, very much. And again, I am super, super excited and super hungry for that matter as well. Appreciate you guys very, very much. And again, I got one question for you. Who you know talks sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. I'll be live tomorrow for the Mariners and the Angels. Hope to see you guys here, and I'm out. And all day, great job, as well as the rest of the people in the room. I appreciate your hard work and effort all day, every single day that you're here. Appreciate you. Didn't want to leave you out. And appreciate everyone in the room as well. Love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. Mariners win 4-2, and I'm out. Trident's up. Go M's.